All right, Poseidon, we're ready for you.
Oh, tell me. Hi, I'm Joe Biden. Welcome to Jackass.
Okay, how about this? Is that really what you...
Did you see the little stunt he pulled yesterday?
Bro, I saw the stunt, and I loved the stunt. I appreciated the stunt. It was probably... Anyway, you know what? We'll do it properly. Here you go. There you go. Do your dance. Or else they're going to get upset.
There you go.
Do your dance.
Hi, I'm Joe Biden, and welcome to Jackass.
There you go. How funny was that?
Bro, but he just stopped and he's like, and for my next trick,
I'm gonna fall over. Fucking Putin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pantelis Live. Well, welcome to church. We are back. Nothing seems to be able to stop us. Yeah, you see, Jorge, everybody's mad with humans dancing at the beginning. Oh, they've grown accustomed to it. This is a ritual. Patreon.com/Pantelis. If you are not on Patreon.com/Pantelis, what are you doing with your life? If you are bilingual, meaning you speak English or French, you speak some French actually. But yeah, if you speak two languages and one of them is French, this summer, July 21st and 23rd, I will be at the Just Relax and French Comedy Festival doing my hour in French at Plaza Art. That's July 21st and 23rd. Tickets are available wherever the hell you get tickets. Go to my website, go to Just Career, go to fucking the link trip.
At panteliscomedy.com, click on dates.
Yeah, it's very simple. I make it fucking simple. And then on the 28th, think of it, the French National Show, Little Bed, with a star-studded lineup and a surprise guest that you need to know about. The guests themselves, worth the price of admission fucking 10 times over. So check that shit out. We're back with that.
We've been on for a while for Pantelis Live. By the way, Little Bell, a very fitting name.
Rebels?
I would find. Yes, I like it. Also, huge shout out to Mike Ward. We experienced something wild over the weekend.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about the details.
We're not going to talk about the details because we're going to save it.
I just wanted to give,
for 2-drink minimum. Number one podcast in the country. We're going to save for that this week. That's when we'll give away more details. What I can say, Poseidon, big fan of Macy's. Big fan of Macy's outerwear and innerwear.
It's the babe, but successful.
Successful babe. Because, big fan of bling. Poseidon, big bling fan.
Of course. But not when it's too much. Not when it's tactic.
Yeah,
when it's too much?
Oh, the bling you're talking about.
Oh, no, I mean, if you actually wear serious jewelry, like real jewelry, if you overdo it, it's kind of weird. Like, you know all those fucking, what's his name, Tekashi 69? He wears like 18 chains, bro. Like, it's too much, you know what I mean? That's too much. I like the sun.
Captain Yolo is telling you to turn off the internet. Captain Yolo, go fuck yourself. Don't ever tell me what to do, Captain Yolo. You're lucky Poseidon is not behind. You're lucky Poseidon is not behind the goddamn conference. You know what happened? You were removed. Your seats.
It's true. I went to dormant pool. I instituted. Yes. Yo, so I slept well, by the way. And I'm like, I have this cabinet that I have to build for the bathroom. And I'm building it, and I swear to God, this thing has 183 screws. It's fucking frustrating to...
Who bought you the cabinet?
My girlfriend bought it for her, to put all her stuff.
For herself?
For herself, yes.
I would say ask her to build it herself.
Yeah, but, women can't build, so...
What? What?
But, so I'm building it for her.
Fucking Gary Atlas catches on quicker than anyone else. Go on.
What was I saying? So I'm building it. I'm doing everything manually with a screw, but there's fucking 183 screws. But I have to say though, all these years of masturbation have finally paid off. You know when like you're jerking off and like you're on your 5th session and your arm is killing you but you still go.
Seems like a you problem, but carry on.
This is how it feels now when you're screwing in. You're like your arm is tired, but like I got this. Years of practice.
Interesting.
Years of practice.
A little absurd,
finally,
but interesting.
Very absurd, yes.
A bit too much information.
TMI.
Type of situation going on over here. Such disrespect. Here goes Poseidon. Poseidon didn't disrespect you.
Oh.
You didn't say it. Oh, he's talking about the women probably because you said they can't build stuff.
Ah, yes. Well, it's true. I mean, look at history. Who's been building shit, bro? If women could build, they would do it. I'm just speaking from biological facts. I'm not saying...
Women have built stuff. Dead.
They build family. I was about to say something nice.
Families.
I was going to say families. They build families. They're there. Yeah. They're one of the pillars of the family. They have to be there. They're very important.
There you go. What a joke is Poseidon. I wanted to meet you last night, but you started smoking again, didn't you? He did start smoking again, but it wasn't why you didn't meet him. He wasn't outside. Actually, no. He wasn't outside. He was in the back yesterday when he wasn't outside.
Okay, I want to address this.
Yeah.
Even if you've been a smoker, right? A cigarette smoker all your life.
This is a weird hypothetical. I
believe if you want to smoke cigars on special occasions or cigarellos on special occasions, whether it be vacation, an event, or whatever, I think you can smoke. But so long as you don't, what's the saying? Fall off the carpet or something.
The wagon.
The wagon. There you go.
But isn't that the wagon?
What do you mean?
Isn't the wagon not smoking? Isn't the non-smoking wagon the wagon, right? So when you fall off it is when you're smoking.
No, you can come off it and take a few steps and then get back on the wagon.
You see,
as long as you don't fall.
I feel like you're the type of guy. You're like, babe, it was a different area code.
No, but hold on, that's different. Now we're talking about actually hurting other people, like hurting other people's feelings. That's different.
Well, I'll tell you something.
This is live and let live. I'm just saying. I agree with you 100%. Yes, I understand why you're worried that I may start again, but I believe on special occasions.
Jorge Rosales says the Tower of Pisa was built by a woman. Explains a lot.
That's why it's crooked.
Explains a lot. Yeah.
I always thought it was a gay man, to be honest.
By the way, I gotta get Phil to come in here and fix the lighting on my camera. Because I always look yellow, and then I look back and I'm like, oh my God, maybe I'm sick. And then I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh yeah, that's just the light.
Yeah.
I think he needs to fix the white balance on that
one.
This is, what is he saying? Only these are only a salad today, all over again. Yeah, I only eat salad. It's not the same because so far I haven't seen him smoke.
Yes.
Here. We've been back for a day.
I haven't smoked cigarettes.
Like yesterday when he went outside, I wasn't with him. So even if he did smoke, I didn't see him. So technically, it never happened.
But I have smoked here. I brought cigars back and I was smoking cigars.
Don't say that, bro. Don't incriminate yourself on the internet.
Hold on. I'm not incriminating. But I smoked cigars here. But when there was no longer the occasion, I didn't even feel like smoking them anymore. I gave them away.
To who?
To my girlfriend.
Racist.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought that was going somewhere else. Oh, speaking of racist, I didn't see any racism when we were down in Atlanta. I'm beginning to believe. Not a real thing.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh, am I? That's a ridiculous statement. Okay.
It's true. I didn't notice any form of racism whatsoever, whether it be from... Yeah, you're right. Oh my God. I didn't even pay attention to that.
There's just people of all different cultures living in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Except for you calling that little kid the N-word. But apart from that, it all seemed cool. Odd city, very hot.
Yes, very humid.
But I liked it.
I liked it too.
Dirty, filthy. When we went to the ghetto, it was filthy. But
yeah,
still likable because the heat. I enjoy the heat. Big heat guy, me. That's what I am. I'm a big heat guy.
Yeah, big heat. You know how they say big pharma? You're big heat.
I'm big heat.
You're big heat.
Oh, what's funny is so at the Pro Fight League, we're not gonna give like fun stories out. We'll wait for 2 Dragon, but just because I misunderstood the whole thing. I didn't realize, like, I thought we were just gonna be sitting behind, like in front of the cage or whatever, like the front row.
Yeah.
But I thought there was rows behind us. I didn't realize it was just a section for us.
Yeah,
like, it was just us in that section. There was no one else behind us at all. We could stand up, do whatever we want, because everyone else was on top. It was on top, and then the arena starts.
Yeah.
So it was such a wacky, weird, just standing up, yelling stuff.
Yeah.
The crew in the front of the cage, me and Preach made them laugh like 3-4 times. The guy had to turn around one time and look at me like this. Because I forgot what they were doing, but they were missing a lot. It was 2 fighters. It was the guy from International, because they didn't want to say Russia, the Dagestani guy. And he was fighting that Lithuanian kid, who everybody thought was Greek because of his name, but I could see he's Lithuanian. He looks like Owen Hart. And then they go, he's just missing. It gets quiet, and all you hear is me like, try punching him in the face. And the guy almost broke down. He just was like, what the fuck? I was like that. And then Preacher's like, this guy's fucking ridiculous. This guy's fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
Preacher's reaction to stuff is amazing. I love his reactions to shit. Yeah. By the way, I thought I wasn't gonna get too into the fights. I was like, because before I was saying
I adopted various fighters throughout the night, 100%. And I was cheering 100% for them.
Yeah.
The funniest was Preach the first fight. Preacher's like, you could do this, do this. He's telling the guy what to do. The guy wins, and he goes on the cage and he goes to Preacher like,
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope as fuck. Yeah, we got to live some wild shit. I had a lot of fun.
The most fun you had was the Chick-fil-A.
No,
You had your dream day. You woke up in the morning, had Popeye's chicken for breakfast. Poseidon had a dream day, I'm telling you. Yeah, VVIP. We're the only VVIPs in there. I noticed late.
Penis.
I thought it was VIP, but then I was at that secret area there and everyone was looking at me. Like, what's these bitches looking at? There was a guy from wrestling or whatever, the AEW guy. And then I look at his thing, it said VIP, and I was like, okay, he's like me. And then I look down, I see mine says VVIP. I was like, oh, this guy's a peasant. No wonder he's looking at me like that. Away with you. Away with you. Go back to AEW. It's where the real stars are.
Shoot. But yeah, okay. So we went.
Hold on. You started the day.
We started
You had
the day.
delicious Popeye's chicken for breakfast.
Popeyes was
courtesy of Preach.
yes.
But except the
Shout out
difference
to
is
Preach.
the difference is Preach works out constantly.
You're right about that.
Okay, you're like, I'm gonna work this mouth out. So you had the Popeyes,
the working out I do is talking.
various snacks. Another thing I noticed when we got to the house, the first thing I noticed when we walked in, I go, I look to my left and I see they had Kind bars, which I like. I go, oh nice. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up, I'll have a Kind bar and a coffee. When I woke up the next morning, no Kind bars, no M&Ms, no chocolates.
Okay,
all of the dessert foods that were there were all gone.
Hold on.
And I was like,
Hold on.
I didn't say anything, but I go, that fat mother
Fake news.
fucker.
Fake news.
Fake
Fake
news.
news. Fake news. Fake news. I only had one Kind bar.
Okay, how many did I have?
I didn't touch the M&Ms.
How many did I have?
0.
Okay, of all the stuff that were there,
Yes.
what can I eat from all the stuff that was available?
Kind bars.
Okay, so you don't find that a little annoying?
But hold on, since it's healthy, I mean, I want to eat a Kind bar too.
You're eating bags of chips. This is where you're drawing the line.
No, well, look,
you're just adding a Kind bar.
No. I started off with the right intention, but then we got Popeyes and shit.
How'd you start off with? You start off with chips. How'd you start off with the right
start
intention?
off with chips,
Bro,
it was
chips,
popcorn.
chips all over the place, bro.
I didn't touch the chips.
You ate 2 bags of chips in front of me yesterday on the plane.
Oh yeah, yesterday. No. But I mean, when we started the trip, I tried to start off properly, and then it kept derailing, and then eventually I said, "Oh fuck this, I'm eating."
Bro,
whatever."
it was fuck from Jump Street. It never derailed. Bro.
It started off derailed. It started with one wheel on
So
the
this
rail.
was the first plane going there. You're like, I canceled my order. I don't want to eat anything on the plane. The smells, everything. I don't like plain food. It's
That
been
was
a while.
healthy food. That was good food.
Nothing on a plane is good food that's cooked because it's all sodium. There's a lot of salt.
No, but that was cooked. That's first class food. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, look at me in the eyes.
I'm looking at you in the eyes.
Look at me in the eyes. That food was better than a lot of restaurants that
Bro, airline
I've eaten
food
at.
is trash.
Yes, if you're a peasant.
No, it's this, bro. It's all salt shit.
no.
It's all salty to keep. What do you think?
That was actually good.
You think someone cooked it?
I ate it.
You think someone had just prepared that chicken?
No, they warmed it up. Obviously.
No. But when do you think that chicken got there?
I don't know.
Frozen.
No, not frozen.
Bro,
Probably
they
not.
didn't even have a staff.
I'm just gonna.
They didn't even have staff. That's why we didn't get there on time.
were
Don't you
probably-
remember? They didn't even have staff. There was no staff. The lady
Yes.
showed up in front of us
Yes,
and she
you're right.
apologized, and then she walked on the plane. Who took care of all that stuff?
But one thing, it didn't bloat me, and I didn't feel heavy. Usually, when I have airplane food, my stomach starts to go. But bro, I had chicken and peas. Chicken and peas, very good. It was like curry sauce or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it
was some
wasn't.
Indian
It
shit.
wasn't the most unhealthy thing, but I'm just saying airplane food is mostly salt.
Yeah, I understand, but I didn't feel heavy. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Did you
Maybe-
visit the Coca-Cola Museum? Gary, do we look retarded? Gary's that guy.
Yeah,
He goes to the city, he has to visit shit.
yeah. That's
Gary, don't be that guy.
the only museums I've ever visited is the ones in Greece. That's it.
I'm going to visit a museum. What are they going to show me?
Museums are nice. The
Yeah.
past.
I'm living in the future.
I knew you were gonna say I was saying.
I don't need the past.
But what was I saying? Yeah, so we woke up. When was this? This was a Friday. We woke up and we're chilling and everything, and we go and get Popeyes. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get that Popeyes. This is dope, right? So we all have Popeyes and everything.
But before the Popeyes, would you have a Kind bar?
Like one Kind bar. That's it. Yes.
Interesting.
And then after we went to I was like, fuck it. Everyone's getting Popeyes. I'm gonna have Popeyes. We get to the event. The catering company that provided the food was Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but they had 2 types of sandwiches. You can't just try one. You have to try them both.
Well, of course, you got to try the original and the spicy one. Of course, you got to see the difference, bro. You got to see what's what.
You know the difference is one is spicy.
Yeah, of course, but you got to see the spot how spicy. That's about it.
Bro, I'm not a fat guy. I'm a scientist. I don't think you understand.
For science.
Yeah, you think it's fatness. It's actually science. You just don't get it. Okay, go on.
Yeah. So once I realized it was Chick-fil-A, I'm like, bro, this train. I had Popeyes. I'm like, fuck it. So I had like fucking 10 fried chickens on Friday.
And then the next
I
day,
had about 12 pieces of fried chicken, for being honest.
and then the next day was all chips in the. It was what was it? It was chips.
I had 2 bags of chips.
Yeah, and
Small
then
ones. And then I had the same thing you had.
did you
Actually.
have the Cheez-Its on the plane too?
No, that was peanut butter crackers.
Bro, one day we're gonna have to get you a dietitian and just watch this person kill themselves after a month. So you ate what I told you? Yeah, of course I ate what you told me. All right, nice. I don't understand why you're getting bigger. I had what you told me. Then I also had some Oreos. I said, no, but you're not supposed to have Oreos. What are you talking about? You said I have to eat what you told me. Yeah, I ate what you told me. And then I had Oreos. No. You're only supposed to eat what I told. Well, that's not gonna work. What about the Oreos? All I had today was a salad and various other desserts.
No, I had a salad, but I also had fucking bread in it, and you know.
It was very funny. We accidentally. Actually, I'll save that for.
But seriously, I'm gonna have to start training hard.
100%, 110%.
I wanna.
I was training before we came.
I wanna do a
Trained,
fighting.
I showered, I came.
I wanna do a fighting sport. The 2 times I've lost a lot of weight in my life. Actually, the first time was I did boxing religiously. The second time was recently. I lost 45 pounds.
First you did boxing religiously, then you went to Islam. Both times you lost weight religiously.
Wait, what?
Go on.
The second time was I did a lot of walking, but also played basketball. The first time I lost
Any
weight.
sport.
Yeah.
Any sport.
But fighting sports, you melt because fighting sports activate your because it's very intensive
No, you're working everything out. You're going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also activates like your fat. It's like HIIT, you know, HIIT,
Yeah, high intensity
interval training. The fighting sports are it's very HIIT.
I know. You're mulching over the same shit. No one's debating it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're trying to convince me of something that I've already agreed to.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so I got to get back on sports. Sports. That's
when are you getting back on sports? Say it here officially.
I don't know.
That's great. That's a great plan.
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I like that plan.
Well, because
you can't really fail.
Well,
it could be a day from now. It could be 10 years.
No.
I like these types of promises.
I want to join. Like
Babe, I promise.
like a
What?
Gym.
I promise.
I want to join a gym, basically.
What do you promise? You know, I promise.
Oh, and I was training with Nick.
Yeah.
The first time I lost weight.
Yeah. But he smartened up.
What do you mean? No, it worked. I lost all kinds of weight.
Yeah, and then he's like, I don't get blamed for the aftermath. I'm gonna just stay
The
with
aftermath?
The aftermath of you gaining it. They're gonna think it's his fault. So what kind of trainer are you? The guy's
actually,
bigger.
Hold on. Credit to him. I stopped training with him.
Nick is an awesome trainer.
Nick Joseph, yeah.
He trained Sammy too, Sugar Sammy. Sugar Sammy got ripped with Nick.
Yes, you're right. Fuck, I did stop training with Nick.
Yeah.
That's why I gained weight.
You should try ballet.
Nah.
That's what Gary says. Because apparently it's the most demanding sport. The most
Let me ask you though.
Hold on. The most demanding sport out there is not ballet. It has to be the gymnasts, the ones that flip around and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's guaranteed the most demanding sport. You got to pull yourself up, jump, do all that shit.
Let's Google it actually. Most demanding sport. What do you think?
Well, I don't know if you could quantify it 100. You know what I mean? Because like soccer, when you're running, is very demanding. You don't stop for 90 minutes. Hockey
is the most demanding in my opinion.
I think hockey is.
Think about it. It's 2 minute shift.
Yeah, it's very tiring, but I don't know, like demanding. I'm considering everything all around. Like a wide receiver in football, that's hard too.
Then you can say people who do parkour.
Yeah, I think it's gymnastics though. Yeah,
people who do parkour successfully. Parkour, bro.
Nah, bro, it's not parkour.
Bro, you gotta scale buildings.
Yeah, but it's too vague.
Yeah.
Gymnastics encompasses all that shit.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
And if you're part of the Olympic team, you have to dodge getting molested by your coach. It's demanding. Very, very demanding. It's true. The U.S. Olympic team, the guy was fucking molesting all these kids. You didn't know that?
Really?
You didn't know that shit?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, bro. What are you doing?
I have something and it's bothering me.
Yeah, bro. He was fucking going crazy on these kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Poor kids.
Yeah, I think they called him out now.
Good. They should arrest him, actually, is what they should do instead of calling him out.
Well, the kids can't arrest him.
The law should arrest him.
Pretty sure they did, dickhead, because he got called out. Yeah, or else how would we know about it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
The rounds though in MMA. No, Jorge, MMA is not the most demanding. It's very demanding, but gymnastics is more because you're using all kinds of shit. But goddamn, dude, how tiring! MMA is or boxing is because the thing is you can't take. It's like gymnastics. Let's say you're flipping yourself upside down. You know the rings.
Yeah.
You can't take a break while you're doing that, or else you're gonna die. You're gonna break something.
It's true.
Same thing when you're fighting. Is that you can't take a break. Obviously, it's not as tiring because mostly you're just standing there, as opposed to pulling yourself by your arms upside down. That's why gymnastics is more demanding overall.
Yeah.
But MMA is fucking crazy because you can't take a break. If you take a break, a guy could kick you in the head.
Yeah, basically.
And I find MMA way less dangerous than boxing.
Oh, explain.
People keep dying in boxing. Oli said the same thing. People die in boxing. People die in boxing matches every year. There's many. Even this year, there's many people. There's the girl here that died.
Do you know why?
But the point is, it's not as dangerous because in MMA, I haven't seen anyone die in the ring yet.
Because the matches don't last as long. So there's no chance of a ton of hits. Like in boxing, it's I don't know what 12 rounds.
But it's not. Sometimes it's just one hit that'll kill someone. It's
No.
hit.
It's the accumulation of hits, and then it's that one hit that knocks you out. It's the constant. Because think about it. Like in MMA,
But in MMA, you kick someone in the face.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
And you could keep punching them on the ground, like we saw over the weekend.
Yes, but
Remember the guy got knocked out,
yes, but
and the ref wasn't coming to help him.
Yes, I remember that. I understand what you're trying to say, but if you put it in time-wise and how many hits people take to the head, in MMA or UFC or whatever, I guarantee you, if you put it down on paper, people in MMA get way less hits in the head than people do in boxing.
For sure.
So in boxing, you have that constant... So every time that happens, your brain shakes inside, and
so it is more dangerous.
Yes. So the accumulation, and then there's that one hit. Like I knew.
So it is more dangerous.
My brother was friends with a kid. He was trying to go into pro boxing, and he got hit in the temple once, and he almost died. But he didn't die. He survived, but he was never the same again.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's way more dangerous.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I never said it didn't. I'm just saying it's way more dangerous. Boxing is way more dangerous.
Yeah.
You see it all the time. People die. MMA, you don't see it that much, but MMA, you get some fucked up injuries. Like remember Connor's leg when it broke and all that shit. You could get some weird ass injuries too.
Do you remember?
But they're not dying.
Yeah, that's true. Do you remember the girl that her knees went the opposite side?
No, and that scares the shit out of me.
Jesus Christ, bro! I saw a video.
I don't think they're allowed in MMA. You know when you're kicking, I don't think people are allowed to kick you in the knee, so it doesn't go the other way. You know, like break your knee. I don't think they're allowed to kick like that.
I don't know, but I've never seen anyone.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Nobody goes for that.
That's absurd. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
I think if somebody kicks you in the
there's a few stuff, even the elbow, the way you give the elbows, like you saw in PFL, they're like, "Oh, no elbows, bro. What are you doing?" Like so they're careful to not kill each other. It's just about like the better fighter.
Well, I was thinking about why you're not allowed elbows in PFL, and it makes a lot of sense because apart from your knees, the second most dangerous part of your body is your elbows. But elbows compared to knees are much more sneakier. You could sneak in an elbow shot.
An elbow is very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Kill someone.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah, we know. Well, what are you saying? I don't understand what the point is.
Oh, there's no point. I'm just I'm continuing the conversation.
All right. That was weird. I was passing the buck. I was supposed to go back and forth, but just said what I said in a different way. It was weird for me. I feel weird.
Oh no, I was just what
do you know about elbows?
That they're very dangerous.
That's what I said.
Yes, but I was adding as to why they're very dangerous.
Well, all you said was that they're sneaky.
Yeah, because you could sneak in elbows because they're close.
But I see them sneaking knees too, bro. Knees are sneaky too. Depends on where you are.
Yeah, but you can kind of see somebody gearing up.
I'll show you a compilation video of bitches that didn't see it coming.
God damn.
Yeah, very dangerous, very dangerous.
Yeah,
but not. It was fun though. It was fun watching these guys beat the shit out of each other. Not as much blood.
You're right. Not
only
as much
a few
blood.
fights got that guy who broke his nose, the international guy.
Yeah,
that guy was fucking crazy. These Dagestanis, very dangerous.
Very tough. Very
dangerous. These internationals.
But also, man, that fight, I started freaking out at that second fight where the guy kept getting knocked down, but he kept coming back.
Because the ref was stupid. That was fat ref, no?
Yeah, fat ref.
Yeah, fat ref almost. Yeah, there was a ref. He also refed Ali's fight, actually. I was like, I even asked, I go, look, man, I'm not being insensitive or anything, but what is that walrus doing? This is crazy. Morbidly obese.
Yeah.
Was eating hot dogs between fights.
For sure.
He almost fell over a couple of times running.
Yeah.
Almost got a guy killed in the previous fight.
Yeah.
Because he was too slow in reacting to stop the guy from getting pounded on. And everyone around me, even the people with like the press people, I said, is it just me or did that guy almost get killed because he's too slow? And they were like, yeah, man, that was fucked up. He's too big for that. Shouldn't there be limits?
No, as a referee, you have to be agile and you have to be in shape.
It was none of those things.
Like the other guy. The other guy was quick on his feet. You saw that?
Yeah, so no one died.
There you go. He was quick to react. The other guy was, God
damn, like it was fucked up. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't like he's a big guy. It was literally like, God, this is dangerous.
Do you think also the Chick-fil-A distracted him?
No, it's nothing to do with Chick-fil-A distracting him because he ate all his Chick-fil-A right after. He knew it was there for him. It's just he's not fit for that job. There's a Belgian combat sport that involves potatoes and oranges, Gary says.
What?
That's fucking...
I'm actually kind of curious.
They can't all be Herb Dean. Yeah, I'm not saying they're all going to be the best ref, but at least don't be dangerously big. You know what I
meet
mean?
the criteria for the job.
Yeah, which
Like,
is, in this case?
Being fit.
There you go.
Like, we're not going to go become basketball players.
Why not?
No one's going to fucking hire us. No one's going to put us on the team.
Well, what are you saying that about me? I think I'd make a great basketball player.
No, but not in, like, the NBA.
Why?
Well, because you're not
I can't
NBA
be
level.
in. I could be in. I could be national.
Yeah?
Yeah. No. We're not gonna play NBA, bro. You fucked. We're gonna have their testicles on our face. They're gonna dunk on us.
Oh, did you see that? Have you seen that? I saw a video the other day. It was fucking hilarious. But I'm not gonna do the thing where I go where I talk about videos.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. One of the biggest complaints we get on any podcast you're on. Nice, you're working on that. Very good.
What else? What did you do today?
I told you I worked out.
Yes.
I took a shower.
Yes.
What else did I do? Oh, I uploaded. I took all the videos from the GoPro that you had, so I could empty out the GoPro. And then I came here.
Yeah.
I didn't do much. I have a shit ton of shit to edit though. I
Yeah.
have so much work to do. So that's gonna consume me.
Fuck.
We have like standing by starts again. I think this Wednesday, so I gotta edit that.
Okay.
I gotta do all that edits. I got work ahead of me.
Yeah.
I gotta start promoting the shows for the summer. Right now, I'm doing is Instagram, all my shit. I'm just sharing every couple of days when I remember. I'm like, hey guys, buy tickets. But I have to do an actual ad thing, like real adults.
Yeah.
Hey Pierre-Luc, we will have a great day. You have a fucking great day too. You see, some people are polite, but they're all like fucking you.
Well, I'm a well-known scumbag.
You are a well-known scumbag.
I'm a well-known.
You're
piece
more
of shit.
scumbag than well-known, but you are a well-known scumbag. Yeah. More scum than known.
More scum than known.
Today's the Grand Prix here.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I forgot about that. Same time as Father's Day. It's weird that we're celebrating hookers and Father's Day at the same time.
Oh shit!
It makes sense because they can't celebrate Father's Day anyway. So
Yeah. Look, what else was I gonna do today?
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go watch the races with my daddy.
Not with my father, with my daddy.
Daddy. Oh yeah, it is Father's Day on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm not a big race guy myself.
I love cars.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Cars are nice.
meant like
yeah.
nationality race.
No, I meant like I like cars, but I don't like watching races like cars. Like it feels boring. It's the same thing over and over.
Well, no. Are you crazy? No.
I am a little
The
crazy.
cars, yes, it's the same. It's the same circuit, obviously, and they'll pass from the same place. But every time they pass you by, something different can happen every time. You know what I mean? There's always there's like 100 racers, bro. It's nuts, bro. It's crazy. It's wild.
I don't care. If you do the same thing, but you put 100 racists and let them go at it, I'll watch that. That I'll watch.
Okay, what about the demolition derbies?
No, bro, that's for inbred swine.
What? Those are fun.
Well, there you go. Case in point.
Go fuck
Thank you.
yourself.
You're all welcome. Yeah.
I used to play a video game when I was a kid, and it was a demolition derby.
Great story. So, moving.
Go fuck yourself. You're such a piece of shit.
That made me laugh.
By the way, PSN, what do you think of the...
Yes, the PlayStation Network has updated
Yes.
its offerings for monthly subscriptions. I don't know what I think about it yet. They better release new games for that premium, the excellence package or whatever, or I'm not getting it.
What have they released so far? I saw a list.
Well, there's no Metal Gear Solid. If there was Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, I would do it. I'd play it on my PS5.
The excellent one that you said is the top tier one, right? Where you get PS1,
think-
PS2,
I
and
think
even
we're premium. I don't know
PS3
what the fuck
games.
it's called. Yeah, but it's not games I want to play.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
What about Heavenly Sword? I always wanted to play that.
I don't think I ever played it. It was one of the early PS3 releases.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
never played it.
I never played it too, but then I got a PS3.
It looked
but
like shit.
apparently it was really good.
Then we should play it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm Mark Chabot. I saw the new TMNT. It looks nice. I don't know if it's worth me paying $30 for. Is it any good?
I have no
I hope
clue.
Mark knows.
But actually, I just realized I want. But they might not have it. I would love if they had.
Because it was expensive, $30. I thought for like a 2D game. Because what if I finish this game in 2 hours? I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. But I've been getting my ass handed to me in FIFA.
Yeah.
I went through like a streak where I was destroying everyone, and now I'm only facing people who spent real money, and I'm getting destroyed.
That's what happens, bro.
Yeah, they're fucking. They have 98 overall, fucking 100 chemistry.
Yeah, Gabe said they all say it's a 4-hour game. That's what I thought. I thought it was a $10 game, so I will not get suckered into the $30. I know it's made here. That's why I wanted to get it, but don't rip me off, bro. Don't rip me off for fucking.
I don't
4-hour
like.
game.
I don't like that they do that. That they make games that only last 4 hours
And they
you have
charge $30. If they had charged 10 or even like $12.99, the game would have sold like fucking 5 times more. They would have made more money
Yeah,
than with the copies that they sold at 30.
you're right. Actually, corporate
Yeah.
greed.
No, it's just people. They probably say like, "What's the going rate?" We think it's this. It's well studied. It's just that it's not that type of game.
I see.
I could tell from the beginning. I was like, "Well, if it's an arcade game, it won't be that long."
But a lot of games in the past, also the story would last 5 hours. And you had a few extras here and there, but it was full price. You had to pay $80.
No. I think 8 hours plus is a game.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 hours plus is a game, like an action game. 8 hours plus. If you're doing more, 10 hours, 20, 50, whatever, that's all extras. But if you can get 8 hours or more, that's worth it.
But then again, look at The Witcher 3.
Yeah, that's huge. That's like 100 hours. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
But if you're 8 hours or more, it's acceptable.
Elden Ring, bro.
Elden Ring, I don't know how long it is.
Fuck,
You're gonna
Elden-
play with me again?
Yes, I am. But it just I've been I bought Devil May Cry 5 for like $10.
You disgust me.
Why?
Is that the new one?
Yep.
How new is it? Is it good?
Like 4 years ago. I don't know. I played the prologue and then I fell asleep. I was too tired. I put on a movie. Put on what's his name? Liam Neeson movie.
Missing.
Marksman or some shit.
Taken.
No, Marksman.
Is
It's
he-
on Amazon Prime.
What does he lose? Is it a kid in that one? What is he?
I have no- I
Bro,
have
this
no-
guy can't keep track of anything.
He keeps losing
I
children.
seem
bro.
to have lost my gun. Whoever
Yo.
took it, I will find you.
New Liam Neeson movie idea. Okay, but with like a crazy plot twist. So it's the same thing over and over, like Taken, but the plot twist you find out it's a continuation of all his movies. It's in the same universe, but you find out.
Well, it can't be in the same universe. They're all in different universes.
Or you take some of the movies, the ones that make sense, like the Taken ones, but
so
then
it's in the Taken universe.
plot twist.
Hold on, it's in the Taken universe.
Yes.
Set this up for us.
Okay, so it's in the Taken universe.
Okay.
Plot twist.
What has been taken? His car keys.
No.
His virginity.
Well, I mean, he has children. So.
His job by foreigners.
No.
Okay, where
Again-
can you be going with this?
No. Kidnapping. His kid.
His kid is taken. All right, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same
Hold
thing,
on,
but I'm
not-
with you.
Not his
I'm
kid
with
again,
you.
but it could be his niece this time, his nephew, or whatever the fuck, you know?
Okay, his
So-
niece
so it
and
keeps-
nephew both
So
taken.
it keeps happening, but to finalize the series, what
Yeah.
you do is you put a plot twist. At the end, you find out Liam Neeson was the trafficker.
He was taking his own kids.
Yeah, he was the trafficker.
That's not a plot twist. It seems overly complicated. Wouldn't he just take them themselves and trick him? Why would he go through this elaborate? Why would he get shot at?
Okay, forget it. It's not in any of the universes.
It's a terrible idea.
It's a standalone movie. Hold on, it's a standalone movie.
Where he sells his kids into
where
sexual slavery.
where it's kind of like this. It's kind of like Taken, but like, and he makes it seem like he's the good guy and trying to save them, but he's actually working for the trafficker. But this time it's not his kids. I don't know. It's like his sister's kids or whatever the fuck. And he had to do it for like otherwise his kids were gonna get killed or some shit. So the same thing because he's good at that. But you add a
All
few
right,
of those
two
twists.
things. Two things I gotta
Yes.
say. Number one, terrible at making movies. You are.
Oh, no,
Number
not
two,
terrible.
what
It's a
did
good
your
idea.
father do to you?
What? I'm just saying, since he does these movies so much.
Yeah, but he's saving people from being trafficked. He's not if it's a trafficker.
Yes.
It's just we're just watching a dude rape kids.
But because it's his family, he has to play along and pretend he's going to save.
But if
I don't
he's
know,
a
his brothers.
trafficker, why would he do it to his own family? Wouldn't he just traffic people? Wouldn't he just get strangers?
No, because his
Like
kids,
a burglar is not going to steal his own stuff.
No, because they're gonna kill his kids. Like his kids are gonna get bamboozled.
If he
So he's doing it
doesn't
to
kill
protect
them
his
himself,
family. No, in order to protect his own children,
he's trafficking them.
he has to traffic
But that's the opposite of protecting
somebody else's children that he knows.
them. But
Somebody
that's
else.
not what you said. You said it's his kids.
Yeah, to save his kids. He's doing it to save his kids.
So he's not trafficking his kids. He's
No, he's
trafficking
not
his
trafficking
neighbor's
his kids.
kids.
He's trafficking, I don't know, his neighbors.
He's just a scumbag.
Yeah, but that's the whole. That's where the whole gray area of is it? Because I like stuff of like the doing the right thing
Yeah, that's not the right thing. It's 100% he's doing the wrong thing.
I understand, but I don't know how to explain this. I have to write it down. I'm gonna explain it to you.
I would suggest you never write any of those plot points down
Go fuck
in
yourself.
case they're ever found out.
No. It's a good idea.
Later, Jorge.
I'm
He's
telling you,
spending
it's a good
time with his
idea.
family on Papa's Day.
Oh
Yes, welcome to this special Father's Day episode.
yes, happy Father's Day to all the papas that are still in your children's lives. For all those fathers
Sabrina's lifting her hand.
that decided to go get milk, go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you, Dad. How far did you go for cigarettes?
Oh, bro, I saw a TikTok that was amazing. Anyways, keep going. Who was it? Sabrina raised her hand. I wonder if Sabrina has a question.
Yes, Caroline is saying it's an ethical dilemma.
Yes, an ethical dilemma. Thank
but
you.
But there's no dilemma there because you just said he's trafficking his neighbor's kids. The guy has clearly no ethics. He's not under dilemma. He's like, all right, fuck these people.
But he has to. His children are taken hostage, and if he wants them back, he has to replace his children with somebody else's children.
That's
the ethical dilemma.
But here's what I'm saying: why this doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Because if they can go to the trouble of kidnapping kids, why wouldn't they just kidnap two other kids that won't have this guy on
I don't
their
know,
ass?
because they got lucky with his.
What do you mean they got lucky?
They got lucky.
But they clearly know who he is if they said, all right, just kidnap other kids.
Well, the ethical dilemma would be, does he go and save them and risk getting them killed? Kind of like in the Taken movies, he goes after them. Whoever you are, I'll find you, or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
he said. I'm paraphrasing. Or does he take the easy route out? That's the ethical dilemma. Does he go, you know what I mean?
Well, you just said he does.
But I'm just saying, throughout the movie, you make it seem like you don't know what he's going to do, bro. Like, do I have to fucking...
But in the end, you're saying he kidnaps another person's kids.
Maybe not. I don't know. You have to watch the movie, or maybe
The
find
movie doesn't exist. That's why we're asking you.
But yes, I understand. But I don't know. It could go either way. I have to think about it.
That's what changes.
It's just an idea I came up
but
with
that's
on the
what
whim.
changes whether this is a good
I
movie
understand.
or just us watching a dude
But
kidnap people.
it's a good idea. I think it's a fantastic.
Yeah, what do you
idea.
mean by he got lucky with kids? That's a good thing, Vince. Way to catch that. Way to catch that.
I don't know. He was very attractive.
Got lucky with kids. Try my best. Candy doesn't always work.
This time I had ice cream.
Kids
in my
want
pockets.
PlayStation games.
A little melted, but these
Yeah.
fucking fat
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. I gave one ice cream sandwich. It was in my pocket all day. Kid didn't seem to mind.
No, but I'm telling you, it's obviously not because I said it like this. I said it like a buffoon, so it doesn't sound good.
Seems to be the
But
norm.
I'm telling you, it's a great idea. It's a great idea.
It could be if it's executed by a competent human
It
being.
has to be executed properly, but I'm telling you that it's a fantastic idea.
You keep telling me this, but you're not telling me the fantastic idea of it.
the whole ethical dilemma of it, of like, what is he gonna do?
What is he going to do?
I don't know. You'd have to watch the movie.
Well, then
and,
that's what I'm saying. Then you don't
in
have anything
2028.
exciting. But then you don't have anything exciting because you don't even know where it's going to go. It could not be exciting. It could end in 4 minutes. He could just be like, yeah, okay, I got my neighbor's kids. Just trade. It could literally be just...
Well, look, it's like I said, it's an idea. You have to.
But that's what I'm saying.
hash it
What
out.
is the idea? You haven't said the
The
idea
idea
yet.
is that I literally said it on air.
You didn't.
Yes,
you
I
set
did.
up a premise, but you never went through with it.
Yeah.
It's like starting a joke and telling people
Okay.
like, hey, you guys ever wait in line for a long time to buy something? Like, yeah. And then you're like, right, okay. So moving forward, you guys got parents. It's like, wait, hold on. Why'd you ask me about the line? You just set up a premise.
I set up a premise, but it has to be developed.
You You're the one who's gonna. You said you had a great
Yeah,
development.
I'm not going to develop it right now. I'm not going to develop it
So
right
what's
now.
awesome about it? The premise?
The whole ethical dilemma of it, the idea.
But I
of
don't know
it.
if it's an ethical dilemma. It depends on what
But
he's
it is
planning
an
on
ethical
doing.
dilemma. Yes, I
Not if
understand
he's
that.
not under dilemma. If there's no dilemma for the guy, there's no ethical dilemma. If he's just like,
But I just explained that there's going to be an ethical dilemma.
what is the ethical? That's what I'm saying. So what does he do?
Either-
He's like, I don't know if I could do this. Let me kill them first. Let me trick them. Like, what is he thinking of doing?
I don't know. I didn't think of. It has to make sense. I can't
Okay,
just.
but you just said you did. You said you did, and you have the ethical dilemma ready.
Look. I set up a situation. What
right.
he's going to do, I don't know.
If you don't know who does.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro! I swear to God. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
No. Everyone's just waiting to hear this fucking story.
It was just an idea I came up with on the spot. You have to develop it first.
Well, then try. We're here. We're waiting for you.
No, I'm gonna fucking develop it another time, and I'll come back with it. I'll write it down or whatever. I'll send it to you. I don't.
By then, interest in this idea will be gone. These ideas,
Okay.
they're short-lived.
No, they're not. What's it called? Squid Game took 10 years.
Have you written Squid Game?
No,
Have you written anything similar to Squid Game?
no.
Are you Asian?
I may be, yes.
You're not Asian. Well, you're Asian in some places.
I was expecting you to go the other route,
Uh,
the Mongol route.
no. You're Asian in some places. I mean, I've seen Asians.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's
You're
a good
welcome.
one. I get it.
You're welcome. Also, Asians pray to you. So that's good. You sure about that? Ethical dilemma would be Poseidon seeing Liam Neeson stuck in the washing machine and wondering if he'll get lucky or not. Vince, there you go. Vince set up a great
Go
ethical
fuck
dilemma.
yourselves.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the ethical dilemma.
But hold on,
Yeah.
now, motherfucker. I said the same thing. I set up the two situations whether he's going to take the easy route out of fucking up his friend's kids.
Fucking him up now. Now he has to beat them up. He's gonna pistol whip him.
Of basically sacrificing his friends or neighbors or family members' children
Okay.
to save his own children, his own flesh and blood children.
Right.
That's the ethical.
But in the
I
end, you
literally
said you find out that he's the trafficker.
Yeah.
So it's not really. He's just trafficking kids.
No, but if he ends up, if
He was just
if
a bad
in the
guy
ethical,
tricking people to
if-
thinking there's an
if
ethical
in
dilemma.
the ethical dilemma is him ending up trafficking his neighbor's kids or whatever.
But if he's the trafficker,
Yeah.
isn't there no ethical dilemma? He's just going to traffic these kids.
Well, no, he became the trafficker.
So he wasn't always a trafficker. He got promoted.
Yeah. It's like how you fall in those jobs. You know, like the referee at the PFL.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's not a job I think you fall into. I don't think people are like, so what do you do? He's like, well, I used to work at Best Buy.
I think,
Now I just traffic children across the border. What about you?
anyways, I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna write it down now.
Write it down.
Speaking of Squid Game, they're
Yeah.
coming back with the season 2. I'm very excited. And
I don't watch Squid Game.
Netflix is going to make a real life Squid Game. So with 456 players, so they need 456 people. Obviously, nobody will die in this version of.
So in Squid Game, people do die.
in Squid Game, people do die.
So what you're saying is Netflix is not really recreating Squid Game.
No, they're going to do the same exact
parodying.
thing. Just there you go. They're just without the people dying. They're going to be
And it's not
eliminated.
Squid Game.
They're going to be eliminated, but it's going to be
I
like.
don't like this hippie shit.
Well,
This
it's
is
not
the
hippie.
problem with society
Oh,
nowadays.
for fuck's sake, bro.
Everybody needs to get a medal. That's like saying we're gonna have football, but
this
we're
is
not
not-
gonna count the touchdowns.
No, there's going to be
it's
one
not
winner.
football, huh?
This is going to be one winner.
There's 480 winners.
Well, you can't kill people in real life.
Then don't call it Squid Game, is
Oh.
what I'm saying. This is the problem with this generation. Bunch of pussies. Bunch of goddamn pussies. Everyone wants a medal. Everyone wants to win. We're not gonna count. We're not gonna keep score. We're not gonna kill people. You fucking pussies. The pussification of this country, biggest issue.
Oh,
Biggest issue.
you mean Korea?
Is it Korea Netflix that's doing it?
No, it's Netflix, but but I don't know. Might get people from all over the world.
Or you think they're just gonna do it in Korea? I doubt it. I think they would do it all over the
No,
world.
they will do it all over the world.
International.
I wonder if they're gonna give 456 people a backstory. I don't think they'll have time for that shit.
A backstory? What are you talking about?
Well, because in
I thought they're all competing in a game.
well, they are, but in Squid Game, a lot of them, you get to follow a few players. You get their backstory. You get where they.
Yeah, but this
from.
isn't a movie. This is just people competing. It's like a game show.
Oh, kind of like what's the one with the bouncy balls?
Monopoly.
No, the one. Fuck, Wipeout. Oh, bro, you remember Wipeout?
You remember Whiteout? It was what they called liquid paper.
You did get good rest. Huh? Rest.
Remember Whiteout? That's what they called liquid paper. Some
Yes.
people call it Whiteout, but you're not taking the white out. You're putting the white in.
Oh my God, you make an excellent point.
Yeah.
White out.
I'm suing.
White out. White out. White out.
You're not taking the white out.
Yeah, you're right.
Should we call it white in or blackout? Ooh, blackout sounds like a party. But then again, maybe you're writing with a blue pen.
Wait.
Just call it liquid paper.
Yeah.
Or
I thought it was called liquid paper already.
ink eraser. Pen eraser.
Well, no, it doesn't erase. It covers.
Pen cover. No, pen cover is a pen
cover sounds.
Pen eraser. Ink eraser.
No, but it doesn't erase.
It does
covers.
erase.
No,
It's erasing. It's erasers. There's always, even when you erase, there's always something there.
Yeah,
bro.
but it gets rid of the writing. You can't tell what the writing is.
You could sometimes.
No, you can't.
You could.
No, if you write too hard, yes, it'll make marks.
There you go.
But that's not.
Not even the marks. It depends on the pencil.
No.
It depends on the pencil. It won't always
no,
get
but
rid of it.
hold
You
on.
still see that shade of
But
what it
pen,
was.
if you put white out on it, if you put liquid paper,
You don't see anything.
yeah. But if you remove the liquid paper now, because there's a process to probably remove it, I guarantee you. If,
Yeah, but that's with everything. You can just remove all the letters. Now you have a paper again. You have a loose leaf paper.
yeah, exactly.
Recycle it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so then we can't call paper paper.
Wait,
Go
what?
back to the drawing board with that idea. Very dumb.
Wait, what? Hold on.
So no whiteout. Liquid paper is the way I'm going. But this would be a game show, kind of like Family Feud.
No, more like Wipeout.
More like Wipeout.
More like Wipeout.
More like Wipeout.
But with
Except
456 people.
but it's not Squid Game, but they're going to call it Squid Game.
They're gonna call it
The
real.
creator of Squid Game should sue.
No, obviously he's going to be included
But then why are they
They're
calling it Squid Game?
because they're gonna do a real life Squid Game. They're
A
probably
real
gonna-
life Squid Game
they're
would
pro-
include death.
They're probably going to have him. I don't know, plan out some of the games or something. Come up with
deaths.
different games or whatever.
Will people
the
be
rules.
dying? It is not Squid Game.
No, absolutely not. They will be eliminated.
I'm not going to fall for this because I fell for this when they first started Survivor. Remember Survivor in the
fuck's
2000s?
sake.
On an island alone, they have to survive. I was like, okay, these people are dying. People will get eaten alive. There's going to be rapes. It's a crazy show. No one died.
To be fair, I thought the same thing also when I was younger.
No one died. They were all survivors.
Have you seen Naked?
And we were survivors for watching that bullshit.
Yeah, have you seen Naked and Afraid?
No, it sounds like it might be my show, though.
Uh,
That's how I live most of my life.
but that one, they're actually naked and afraid. They actually put people naked out in the wild. They match one man and a woman, and they're naked out in the wild, and now they have to fend for themselves. They have to build shelter,
Are there cameras?
make clothes. Yes, 100%.
It's not that wild.
But it blurs out their private parts.
Are the cameramen naked?
No.
That's
Why would the cameramen be naked?
Because everyone else is naked.
But they don't. No, only 2 people are naked.
That's 100% of the people on the show.
Yeah, but not the cameraman. Why would the?
And then it's weird if they're wearing clothes.
Why?
It's very voyeuristic. It's
They're
weird.
literally, of course, they're literally recording them.
I'll give you an example right now. If you walk into a room
Yeah,
with your girlfriend, let's say,
yeah.
and you're just standing there naked and she's fully clothed staring at you,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Also, it doesn't make.
But if she's naked too, that's fucking
oh,
normal.
that's less weird.
Yeah, you guys are having a moment. You're both naked.
Okay. But
If you and
wouldn't-
your girlfriend are naked,
But then wouldn't
and
it-
I'm there wearing clothes with the camera, you're not going to ask any questions? You're not going to feel
I'm
weird?
definitely gonna ask questions.
Well, there you go. There
But
you
the-
go.
But the show is called Naked and Afraid.
That's what I'm saying. They should all be naked. Because clearly the guys that are not naked aren't even afraid. So they're not even naked or afraid.
What?
Yeah.
No, the show's called Naked and Afraid. It's like Survivor, but they
Yeah.
called it Naked and Afraid.
I know, but the cameramen aren't naked or afraid.
because you're not part of the show.
They're part of the show. They're making the show. They're taping
They're
everything.
making the show. They're not part
They're a
of
big
it.
part of the show. Don't
No,
take
no.
cameramen out of this.
Oh, you know what I mean, bro. Oh, go fuck yourself. You're on a mood today, huh? You bastard.
I'm just saying, it's fucking weird.
Obviously, they took part in making the show.
So
but
there's
they
people
are,
there.
They are not starring in it.
So hold on. So the people sign up, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's a dude there, his dick's hanging out.
Yep.
There's some chick with her twat hanging out.
Yep.
And then there's a bunch of dudes clothed around her. So they're just staring at her private parts, and they're fully clothed.
Yeah, of course.
Very weird.
Of course, but that's the show.
It's like a dark. Is this on the dark web?
No.
Are these people captive? Is this a Liam Neeson type of situation where they switched for his kids? What's going on?
God damn you, bro.
This seems absurd. Is it real? I think it's fake.
Anyways, I enjoy these shows like Wipeout, so I can't wait to see what they're gonna come up with in Squid Game. I want to see the.
But it's gonna suck because you just said it's not a real Squid Game.
No, it's not gonna suck, bro. It's just okay.
Yeah,
hold
who's
on.
afraid in this show if they're naked?
In Wipeout. Wait.
Naked and afraid.
Yeah, they're
Are they?
naked.
Is the guy and the girl? Are they scared of each other? Like they might kill each other?
No, they're in nature. They're out in nature alone, and they have to fend for themselves. They have no
How
clothing.
do you win?
Whoever
dies first.
no. Whoever goes through all the challenges and everything and doesn't back out.
Theoretically, this is a hypothetical.
I think. I don't remember.
This is a hypothetical I'm throwing out there. You're not a judge on the show.
Yes.
But I kind of feel like I have this on lock. If you show up and you're competing only against one other person.
No. There's different groups of other people. So it's all groups of 2.
Okay, how many groups?
I don't know, like 8.
8 groups. So there's 16 naked people.
Yes. On an island.
Walking around. They know each other?
No, only the groups know each other.
What do you mean? That's why I
Like
just said.
only the 2 people know each other.
Oh. So you never meet the other people?
I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
How do you compete against them?
I don't know. They have challenges and shit, bro.
Because what I'm saying is if you're naked on an island.
Like don't get raped by a gorilla. I don't know.
I don't know what the challenges are. But let's say if you're that one guy. Let's say you're one guy. Yeah. Can't you just kill the person who's in your group? So you automatically.
Why would you kill? This is real life. You're gonna get arrested after.
You're not gonna get arrested, bro. You're naked and afraid on an island.
For fuck's
Mistakes
sake,
are made.
Yeah, but
and then you win all the challenges because there's no one to compete against you. You could lose the challenge and you still win. You're the only one competing.
No, because you're a team. The 2 people are a team.
Even better idea. If you win as a team, then the 2 of you, you and your naked ally, you go in the middle of the night and you strangle everyone. And then you're the only 2 left. So you win both naked and afraid and survivor on the same day. How about that? Is that a plan? Is that something that we could put through here? Can we do that? Can we make it happen? Isn't that what you would do if you're naked? I'm naked and afraid, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I was naked and I was afraid. There was people with cameras. I thought I was in some kind of dark web situation. I killed everyone.
The whole thing is célibataire et nu. I think
Here they had a spin-off called Single and Naked. Here you had to be single. Wait, but isn't there like a lot of awkward erections?
for sure, but they probably cut them out.
No, bro, you don't get circumcised to be on the show, bro.
The scenes where the men are erect, they cut those scenes out. For sure.
How do you know?
Well, because it's a reality show. You know, they always do this. They
I
cut
think
it
that
out.
would bring more viewers.
100%, but it's also
Just a dude standing there looking at chicks and he has a huge hard on.
he's jerking off.
And he's creepy. He's like, I feel very uncomfortable. Josh keeps looking at me. There we are. It's an optical illusion.
God damn. But
Just it's coconut. That's not real. Can't you just make clothes though?
but that's the thing is they have to find shelter and make makeshift clothes to protect themselves from the elements.
Oh, so they're not really naked.
No, they start off naked.
Everyone started off naked. I got clothes now.
Yes, but they start off naked as an adult in the show. Like, picture you were dropped on a deserted island,
I'm picturing.
naked. Okay.
All right, I'm liking where this is going. All right, going.
And that giant turtle over there is looking real sexy.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Raphael?
Wait,
You
what?
You look more like a Donatello to me. Like a nerd. All right, I'm picturing this. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
No, so then
Turtles got curves.
It's the
What'd that mouth do,
it's the
though?
female turtle with the light blue bandana from the garbage Ninja Turtle show.
Ew, Venus.
Oh, but Raphael is cool.
Yeah, Raphael's a cool dude. Venus, you ruined the show, bro. Disgust me. All right, I'm turning away from the turtle. What else is going on this island?
So now what you have to do is you have to create shelter.
Right?
Otherwise, you're going to die. That's the first thing you always do.
All
is
right,
make
let's
shelter,
do it. Let's
right?
do it. Let's make a shelter. I'll go
gonna
under
make
a
shelter?
tree. I will rip that turtle in half and take the shell to cover my dick. All right.
You gotta make shelter, and then you gotta after you find shelter, you gotta make a fire, or you're gonna freeze to death. Then you gotta
All right.
make
How do we
clothes.
make this fire? Do you supply the matches or lighter,
No,
perhaps?
absolutely not. You have to make fire from scratch, my dear friend.
Oh, what do you want me to scratch?
What?
How? do I
Well, you either do it from hitting rocks together or rubbing
Right.
wood together.
Oh, I got some wood to rub. Gonna beat it off all day. Start a fire. I gotta tell you, I'm naked. I'm not afraid.
So after you make shelter and everything, and you clothe yourself, now you're hungry and thirsty. So you gotta find clean water,
All right.
and you have to.
What about that lady who's supposed to be with me?
You have to eat.
Her?
Yeah, her.
All right. And
Well, she can make the clothes.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Women are good at sewing.
How's she gonna sew? There's no machines here.
You make a makeshift needle, bro. I don't know. You catch.
Turtle nails. I got you.
You catch an animal with like a needle or whatever, like a pincer, and then you kind of turn it. Or you could make makeshift needles out of wood.
That sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't. And yeah, then after you clothe yourself and find shelter, now you gotta find food and water, right? So water, you gotta go see where.
Well, it's an island. There's water all around us. So
yes, but it's salt water. If you drink it, you will die.
I enjoy salt.
Yeah, no, you will die of that water. It's no good for you. So you gotta find a pond or.
What if
a
I
lake.
boil the water?
But how are you gonna boil the water? You don't have a pot to put it in.
That's my business, though.
No, but you don't have a whole system to boil it. So what you got to do first now is because you don't have anything to boil water. And
I see where he's going. I use the shell of the turtle.
No, by the time
to
you
boil the water.
No, by the time you're able to boil water and then separate the salt from the water, it's going to take way too much time and you're already going to be dead. So what you got to do is you got to find a pond or a lake or whatever. You got to go where other animals are drinking water, basically, because if they're drinking water from a pond, you know that water is clean. It's good.
I'm not going to follow a turtle. They're very slow.
No, not a turtle. I don't know. You can follow a gazelle or whatever.
Are there gazelles on this island?
I don't know, or zebras or whatever the fuck, bro. Whatever.
Zebras are just weird horses.
Yeah, but you got to find a non-carnivorous mammal that will lead you to a water source, a clean water source. And
Perhaps a ferret of some sort.
Maybe a ferret. And if they drink the water, then you know it's safe for you. So you drink the water so you know you're not going to die, and you try to bottle it up. You take the shell and bottle up this said water because you know it's safe. You know it won't have parasites and it won't have...
I don't know any of these
It just won't be dirty. So that's the first thing. So now you have water because you could die...
Stop saying water.
If you could die if you don't drink water
in
7 days.
Water.
So you could die. I think it's 7 days you could die in if you die from dehydration.
Yeah.
But now you need food. The most you can go without food is 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. So now what you gotta do is you gotta get a bunch of wood and shit and a bunch of rocks.
You want me to eat rocks?
No. What you gotta do is you gotta make makeshift weapons. Now those same mammals.
So now I'm fighting.
Now you're fighting those same mammals that you found, that you saw that they're going back to that water source. You see that zebra?
Yeah.
That zebra's got a lot of fat, a lot of meat. So
I don't have to. I'm a vegetarian.
So it's gonna keep, but you have no choice. Those berries that you see growing,
yeah,
you don't know which ones are gonna kill you, so you can't start testing berries.
Take a chance. I'm not afraid.
Then you wouldn't survive.
I'll feed it
too long.
I got a better idea. The berries that I want to try, I feed them to the zebras and the other animals.
The zebras know already.
If the zebras eat them,
the zebra's been there for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. If the zebras eat them and they're fine,
but they won't.
Healthy berries. If the zebras don't eat them, like suspicious. A zebra would love a good berry. Who doesn't?
No, they eat leaves.
Yeah, but they eat leaves because no one's giving them berries.
But you can't just survive on berries. So
first of all, you can't survive on berries. You need chips. I could survive on berries.
No, it's impossible. You need protein. And the only way to find protein now out in the wild is you got to kill a mammal. You got to eat meat.
You seen these vegans? They're all over the place. Some of them are professional fighters. I'm not scared.
Yeah, but that's because we have a system now. We have so many veggies with protein now, and we have so many recipes that they can eat protein without eating meat. But you're out in the wild, so you don't have time for that shit. Now you got to go back to that pond and that makeshift spear you made out of wood. While that zebra is drinking water all calm like, you got to charge that motherfucker and stab him in the neck.
I feel you're a dumb human being because you're just doing shit that you saw other people do. You don't have to do all those things. You could do it differently. You don't have to kill everything that's drinking water.
Well, no, if it works, why would you do something differently? This is survival guide shit.
Yeah, but it's not the only thing that works.
Yeah, obviously, but this is stuff you're supposed to do first if you're out in the wild. This has been tried and tested by professionals.
Who's the professional that tried and tested this?
Fucking wildlife people, bro.
What's a wildlife person?
People stuck out in the wild. There's
Bro, I'm never gonna take advice from someone who got stuck out in the wild. Have I ever been stuck out in the wild? No. I'm fucking smarter than these idiots.
But it can happen. It can happen to anyone.
Yeah, not to fucking people who are not buffoons, bro.
Go fuck yourself, bro.
I've never been stuck in the wild. You know why? Okay. I'm not an imbecile.
Okay, bro.
Oh no, I'm stuck on an island. How did this happen? I don't know. You took a canoe to a fucking desert island, you retard.
Didn't you watch, what's it called, bro? The movie there, Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking crap. Oh, it's Eric Thomas dropped $2. Will we someday see Poseidon's GoPro footage? Yes, you will.
Don't say that because we don't know, but probably.
Most probably. Yeah, Forrest Gump, bro. Didn't he crash land on some island and he had a volleyball as a friend?
All right, but that wasn't Forrest Gump. That was the movie called Castaway by the same actor.
Yes.
Tim Allen, who was also in Forrest Gump. And that was not real. That was not real.
It's based on a true story, though.
Everything's based on a true story.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
It's not real. It's not real. And also, as you saw, he was there and he befriended a volleyball.
Yes.
Nowhere in your training did you even mention that.
Well, it's not 100% sure you'll be cast away with volleyball.
It's not, but it's not 100% sure I'm gonna have a zebra either. You didn't alter that.
Hold on. I just gave a zebra as an example of
Why didn't you give a volleyball as an example of a friend that I can have?
Because a volleyball is not something you find in the wild, but a zebra is.
Not on a deserted island. Why would
Of
a
course.
zebra be on an island?
Well, because there's animals out in the wild.
But I don't think on islands. That's not where zebras
Of course,
live.
yeah. There's gazelle. There's all kinds of shit.
On islands?
Yeah, of course. There's all kinds of animals.
A zebra? I thought
there's even
zebras have like
predators.
specific places where they are in the world.
No, well, so long as there's an ecosystem that they can
Not
survive
every
in.
animal is everywhere, bro.
No, they're not everywhere, but
I don't even know if we have zebras here.
No, of course we don't have zebras here. It's too cold for them. They wouldn't be able to survive.
What about on the whole continent?
Negative. They're just in Africa. Zebras
That's what I'm saying.
Zebras are only in
So what if
Africa.
I'm on an island here? There would be no
Do you
zebras.
know why they have those lines, by the way? Because you'd think, oh, that's stupid. Why would they be out in the wild? Like, you could tell black and white it's a zebra, right? We can tell, right? But did you know, because predators, the way their vision is, the lines actually kind of like confuse them and shit, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but so don't take my word for it.
I think it's just a style choice. They're just horses.
They just
different
decided to get dressed like that one day.
Yeah, it's just horses with style. I don't know why you have to overanalyze things. Horse, different style. What's a horse? It's a black zebra. Or a brown zebra, depending on the hair. Or a white zebra.
No. Zebras are kind of like a mix between donkeys and horses. It's like bigger than a donkey, smaller than a horse.
Racist. They're just horses with different skins.
No. You can't ride a zebra. Actually, you could. I don't think Poseidon is based on a true story.
I think Poseidon didn't sleep last night. Yeah, you're not thinking this plan through. Don't listen to these
What are you
wildlife.
talking about?
Anybody who calls himself a wildlife expert is an imbecile. Do you remember our good friend, Martin Perizzolo?
Yes.
So they put him on a show.
Yes,
Was
but
a reality
he
show.
was with scumbags.
He was people. You have to recreate how this guy survived or whatever.
Oh no, but that
And they wanted him
That's
to
different.
drink urine. He said,
But
"Why
you
would I
asked-
drink urine? I'm with you,
No, hold
and
on.
you have water." Like, no.
You never
But you
drink
got to
urine.
do this. You got to drink urine through this thing that filters your urine.
No, you never drink urine. That's terrible. You're just recycling whatever your body rejected.
No. There's a thing that you can get that filters out shit.
Yeah.
So it just takes the liquid.
But that's not the same. But that's not the same,
That's
though.
what.
As drinking your urine, it's that terrible to drink your first as a survival
Yeah,
standpoint.
you're not even listening to what I'm saying. You heard drinking urine and you're going off on a tangent again. So they have the thing that you filter shit out, right? So you could be able to drink your own urine in case you're stuck,
Yes.
or drink polluted water, right?
Yes.
So he was like, "Yeah, I don't need to drink urine. Like we go through all the steps. I'm not gonna drink urine."
No, but they actually wanted
then
him to
they're like-
drink urine, not the filtered urine.
And then they're like, "No, you just drink. No, it comes in this bottle thing that you filter your fucking. They're not gonna
it
kill the
wasn't
guy.
filtered. It
do you
smelled. He even said it smelled like
The
urine.
bottle smelled like Of course, it smells like urine because you pissed in it.
No, but if you extract the toxins out, it won't smell like urine anymore.
Bro, you take a shit in your toilet, you flush.
Yeah.
It still stinks.
Yeah, obviously.
Moving forward, so they want him to drink
hold
it.
on, it's not the same
Yeah.
thing. If you extract the liquid,
You did. You extracted everything from the
and
toilet
it's
when you
just
flush, right?
water, and there's just water.
You're telling me your toilet still doesn't stink after you take a shit and you leave?
Yeah, but then there's only water there, so it doesn't stink anymore.
But it does stink after you leave. It stays for a while.
Yeah, because I just took a shit.
That's what happened to
Because it's
him.
in
They
the
asked him
air.
to piss in it and then drink it. And
yeah,
then he
but
said,
to drink the piss straight, not filtered piss.
I'm pretty sure it was filtered piss.
It
And
was not
even if it was
100%
straight piss,
impossible.
they're both unacceptable. Because he said the smart
Filtered
thing.
piss is just water. Bro, Bill Gates made
Would-
water from poop.
Yeah, would you drink that shit?
If it's water, yes.
You're a fucking imbecile.
If you have nothing else,
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, it was something like they used his water bottle and someone else urinated in it.
Yeah, there you go.
And they asked him to. It was someone else urine in it, and they asked him to drink it. Yeah, and he said no.
yeah, 100%.
A few drops.
But
just add a few
he didn't
drops.
drink filtered urine.
I don't know what mayo is. Explain it. A few drops of mayo. Anyways, so he refused to drink it, which I'm 100% with, especially considering
100%, yeah.
that the guys next to you have bottles of water. So they give you a
Yeah,
bottle of water.
especially.
Same type of situation. I don't give a shit if it's a reality show. You have water, give me water. I'm not going to, just for your TV show, I'm going to drink piss or polluted
But I
water
wasn't
or anything
talking
like
about
that.
a TV show right now. I was talking about if you were actually stranded out in.
What I'm saying is you're listening to these people
Yeah.
who do this kind of dumb shit.
No, of people who don't have reality TV shows, of people who, they're fucking rangers or whatever the fuck.
What do you mean rangers?
Rangers, forest rangers, and shit like that.
Forest rangers don't drink their own piss.
No, they don't.
They go to work and then they come back.
Hold on, I never at any point
You're
mentioned.
very stuck on drinking your own piss. I don't
I
understand.
never at any moment mentioned drinking piss
Repeatedly.
of survival.
Repeatedly.
I'm
if we play the tape back,
no,
you even said
no.
I need a reason to drink my own piss.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Someone called themselves expert are never to be listened to. Someone who's just an expert never has to say it in a conversation. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, someone else points it out for you.
I never said that they
like someone will be like, "Yo," like if you say, "Bro, I'm a potato expert," they're gonna be like, "Bro, you don't know anything about potatoes."
But what if you are a potato expert?
But if someone else is gonna be like, "Yo, you need Poseidon on the show." Poseidon's
hold on.
Potato expert.
Hold on. Let's say I don't know, a fight expert, a mixed martial artist expert.
Yeah, but what makes them an expert?
They've put in 10,000 hours.
Okay, but that's stupid because you could put 10,000 hours and still be shit at something.
No.
100%.
No.
100%.
No.
100%.
If you were good at it from the beginning, somewhat good,
But why are you saying if? You put an if, which already agrees with my point. If you put an if,
well, no,
there can't be any ifs. Because I'm the if. I just told you.
It's proven if you put time in something, you will eventually learn how to do it as an expert.
How many hours have you put into podcasting?
Many. I don't know how many, but I've put.
Are you an expert podcaster?
Yes.
Speaking on the mic.
Well, not expert, but I'm very good.
So okay, but you're not an expert.
No.
What would make you an expert?
I don't know. A few more years.
Okay. What is Mike? What am I? What is like name other podcasters? But who's an expert?
You're an expert.
How am I an expert?
You're an expert.
But what makes me an expert?
You've put in the time.
So I could be shit at podcasting. I know guys that have been doing it as long as I have, and they're shit. They can't speak.
But that's because they never actually worked on their weak points. They
did the 10,000 hours. That's what I'm telling you. Just doing 10,000, just doing something repeatedly doesn't always make you an expert.
Yeah, but you have to actually practice. You have to.
But I'm telling you, there are people like me who've been doing it the same time as I have. Podcasting. Same time as I have. There's people in the city that started a few years later than me. They're still doing their shitty podcast. It hasn't gone any better. They haven't gone any better on the mic. They haven't gotten better.
Well, that's because they refuse to get better.
But they put in, what I'm saying is you said it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is these people sell themselves and they'll go to someone and be like, I'm an expert in podcasting. Let me tell you what to do. Right? And they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Do you know what the difference is? Is somebody who has put...
But the fact that there is a difference is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just putting in the 10,000 hours doesn't make you an expert.
Why are you going into such little fucking details about shit?
But that's what everyone's saying in the chat too. 10,000 hours doesn't make you an expert.
Yes. Okay. But the norm is the more you put time into something, the more you practice something, you're going to get better at it.
Of course, but you're not always going to become an expert.
Okay, you might not become an expert. You could become a master. You could become very good. You could become excellent.
But that's what we're saying.
Okay.
There are people who have been playing basketball their whole lives.
Yeah.
I'd consider the experts the pro basketball players, let's say.
Okay.
So let's say there's someone that's been playing his whole life, loves it, it's pretty good, whatever. Okay. Nowhere near the level of these NBA guys. And might even put in more work than some of the NBA guys because they have natural talent. What would make that person expert and the NBA guy not? Or what would make him an expert and the NBA guys, or not an expert, even though he put in the hours? What I'm saying is just putting in the hours, just because somebody put in the hours doesn't make them an expert. And you should know this, especially now that you started doing stand-up. You see people have been doing stand-up. You see people have been doing it for 20 years. 20 years. 20 years longer than I've been doing it.
Yeah, but that's because they've been doing the same thing.
What do you mean they've been doing it? That's what stand-up is.
No, I understand, but... If something doesn't work, if you see you're not getting better at something.
I know, but there's people, I know what you're going to say, but forget the same joke. There's people that actually write new jokes every week, and they're still shit. What I'm saying is not everyone is an expert at something just because they put time in it. So, but everyone likes to claim that they're an expert. I don't think I'm an expert in podcasting. I have a lot of experience in podcasting. I'm definitely not an expert. There's still shit that I'm learning.
Well, yeah, the more experience you have in something, that's when you become an expert.
I know, but what I'm saying is expert to be... Because you can have experience in something and not be good. So, like, I wouldn't take my information from someone just because they had experience in it. Like, I'd want to know that they're good at what they do.
I understand the point you're trying to make, and I get you, but...
Because a lot of times that's what happens, especially with these shows. They ask people, and they're like, this guy's an expert. And then you're like, oh, he's an expert. And then you look into what he did, and you're like, he's been chasing UFOs for fucking 40 years.
But I wasn't talking about people who are on shows. I'm talking about people who are like park rangers or whatever. Park rangers are experts in survival, or they're very good at survival.
But for example, park ranger, right? Yeah. How much actual survival first-hand knowledge do they have? A lot of them, it's like...
A lot. They're always out in national parks.
But they're not surviving. They're just there. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but let's say firemen, right? In the woods.
Firemen are the only people that within hours, because they go stop fires, they're experts in stopping fires. Because they actually live the fire. They actually have to go do it every time. They have to go do it. But a guy that's a forest ranger doesn't have to survive in the wild every day.
Yeah. I think depending on the national park, you're
They don't
right.
survive. They have their shit. They don't send them out. They're like, all right, good luck, bro.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen.
obviously they have equipment and stuff. They're more prepared, yes, but they've put
The next Club Zeus is this week, later this week. I think it's being filmed Thursday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, did you confirm?
Confirmed. It's already in the schedule.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But anyways,
You know what?
but I understand why you have to on such a little thing. Like,
But it's a big thing because you just said they're who are the experts? I'm just saying, and you're like, oh, this guy because it's a road expert. And I go, what made him an expert? It's not a little thing. It's exactly what we're talking about.
yeah, but I was just saying, an expert. If he's an actual expert, I understand that a lot of people say they're experts and they're not. I get that.
Gary, what is he saying? The 10,000 hour thing was a throwaway line in a book by Malcolm Gladwell, and everyone ran with it even without reading the book. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me
I
either.
don't know. It was a book thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either because I've heard that before too, and it never made sense to me because like, fuck, I see people doing 10,000 hours and they're not expert at something, and then I see people who do it for less and they are expert at something. It clicks.
Well, that's
there's survival people. Let's say like there's I don't know. There's the mountain climbing guys. You know, they strap themselves.
Yeah.
And these guys go far, and some of these guys take big risks. They bring their GoPro. They have a bit of rations and food, right? And they put their life in danger, but they survive all this shit. And they know, like, no, I've been there. I've done this. I've actually lived in this condition.
Yeah.
I would trust them as survival experts. Like I would trust their expertise, even if they haven't done the training or whatever that the Forest Ranger has, because they actually lived it. Whereas the Forest Ranger didn't actually have to survive. He learned the stuff, you know what I mean, and never applied it because he was not stuck in the wild. So I'd rather listen to people that were.
Yeah.
To them, that's what I'm saying is, to me, that's an expert. It's not just someone who did the training.
No, I understand, but let's say somebody. I don't know. Okay, I'll give you an example. My brother, he does skydiving a lot, and he does like.
So your brother skydives.
He does a lot of acrobatics.
So I'll give him.
He's been getting the more time he's put in, he's been getting better and better and better.
So when it comes to that stuff, I would ask your brother, let's say, and if you were doing training now because you wanted to be a skydiving instructor, right? I wouldn't ask you, even though you did more hours of training, let's say, because he legit did it. He's been skydiving. He's done the athletics. So I'll ask him because he's doing it.
Well,
so
yeah,
even if he has less hours than you in training, let's say, the fact that he has practical, like he actually jumped out of airplanes.
Well, but that's what I mean. But that's what I mean by putting time in something. I'm not just. I wasn't talking about just studying something. I wasn't talking about theoretical.
Putting time in. He's actually doing it. Yeah, you were because you said the park rangers never had to survive. Well, they learned all the stuff in theory.
Yeah, they learned all the stuff, but they have to constantly be in the wild. They have to know this shit.
I know, but they're not surviving. They're going back home. They're driving back home. What I'm saying is I'm going to listen to the guy who that actually had to survive. That actually had to live out there for a couple of weeks. I'm going to listen to them. I'm not going to listen to the guy that went to school for it. In this case, because he didn't actually have to survive. So the shit they're like, well, we think you should do this. Someone who actually did is going to be like, no, that's a waste of time and energy. Just do this. I've been through it. And you're like, oh, fuck, I'll listen. Like podcast. Yeah. A lot of people will say, do this and that, and they've never actually done it. They've recorded a couple of things. Yeah. But us, we know how to do the simpler thing. We're like, no, I put hours. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
This is the simpler way.
100%.
So someone should listen to me in that case instead of someone that maybe even was doing it longer but is doing it wrong because never actually had to apply it, never actually had to put a podcast out.
Well, not just that, but also because if you do something right for a long period of time, you'll become an expert at it. Obviously, if you do something wrong and you refuse to fix what you did wrong, obviously you're not actually putting time.
But you don't know so let's say the Forest Ranger, right?
Yeah.
So he's not doing it wrong on purpose. He's told a couple of things. That's how he learned it. Every day he repeats the same thing. He knows it. He goes out there. He never actually had to survive out there. He never had to do it. So he still constantly believes, no, this is the way to do it. People who were trapped out there are like, actually, no, we could just do this and this. The guy's not doing anything wrong. He's followed his training. He's ready.
There are proven ways to survive. I was talking about shit that you have to do first. That if you look up online, it's actually shit you have to do first because it's a priority. Because you will die of hypothermia before you die of dehydration.
I know. What I'm saying is you said, because I said, who are these experts? That's what we're talking about, because they asked, who are the experts? Because you said there was the expert talking. You said forest rangers and shit.
Well, I was just saying experts online that you see. I was talking about, I wasn't saying...
Because that's what I'm saying. A lot of people call themselves experts. Okay. But they're not.
Well, no, but if they say something correct... But that's not what I was saying. I was just saying what you have to do. I wasn't saying... I was not arguing that. I was just saying what you have to do. There are certain guidelines and stuff that you have to do before. I was not arguing for that other bullshit. For survival, bro.
Yeah, but whose guidelines? That's all I ask.
I don't fucking know, bro. Survival of people who survived in the past, bro. If you search online, it shows you have to build fucking shelter before you fucking
I see a lot of stuff online,
food.
Bro.
Okay, bro, whatever. But why are you arguing semantics now?
I'm not arguing. So you're the one yelling.
You're fucking annoying on this shit, bro. All the fucking time on the random shit. I'm just telling you of what you have to do first. That's it. And now you're fucking smiling because you're fucking agitated.
I don't have to do shit first.
Bro, whatever. We're talking about survival shit and what you have to do first. That's it. I was not saying who's the fucking. It doesn't matter.
You did though, because we said, why do we have to do that first? Who said that shit? And you told me you saw TikTok.
I know. Change topics because I'm pissed off.
Okay, so change topics. What do you want to talk about? That's gonna make you happy.
I don't know.
Find something.
I don't know. I'm gonna go take a leak.
You want to go to TikTok videos?
No.
So then, pick a topic, Poseidon.
What else happened in the world?
I don't know. You tell me. You do have a lot of hours in podcasting. Let's see the expertise come out.
But I never said I was an expert.
I said you are though.
Okay. And I'm
Don't
saying
prove
I'm
me
not.
wrong.
And I'm saying I'm not.
Oh, just tuning in makes him angry. Yeah, he knew you were tuning in, Christine.
No. Hot dogs, but does he know Frankfurters? What are Frankfurters?
They're big hot dogs.
Okay.
It's kind of like a hot dog. It's an American hot dog.
Okay. Like the ones you find at the stadium?
They do, yeah. They do have those at the stadium ballparks.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they do. It's the same type of shit. It's a big hot dog.
Yeah.
Talk about food. We started off with food.
Yeah.
He's going to get pissed because I asked him who the experts are. What I'm telling you, Poseidon, is don't trust people just because they say they're experts. That's the whole point.
I understand, but a cook that's been... What I was trying to say...
Cook that's been cooking, fucking expert. Because he's been cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying.
People who are doing shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing too. But anyways.
No, for a while you didn't. So what I'm saying is you switch your tune for a while and you start talking about park rangers and people that go to work.
But
and
park rangers
just listen to a guy that
survive on a
survived.
daily basis. They just have much
But they
more...
don't survive. And they don't have to survive on... Like, you survive by that logic. What I'm saying is they go to work.
Yeah.
It's different than people who... The guy who's stranded there is different than...
Yeah, obviously, but
that's all I'm saying.
But you're never going to find anyone who's actually been... who goes and gets stranded on purpose.
No, but it's not even... I'm not saying on purpose. The people that even get there by accident. Those are the guys that you would base yourself on. You're like, what does this guy do? He's like, I don't know, I got to find shelter first, or I got to do this first. You're like, okay, this guy knows. He went through it. That's how he survived. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Not some guy who, in theory, is like, I think if we do this, because... well, no, I'd rather listen to the guy who already did it.
But it's not theory. They have survival equipment. They
Equipment. If you have
they
equipment...
do all this shit. And there are certain guidelines that if you follow, yeah. And also that those survival stuff come from the people who have survived out in the wild.
That's what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Those are the experts of surviving.
But if let's say the same stuff...
Oh, Chris Ramsey is in the house.
Yo,
Ramsey,
what's
welcome,
up?
Wizard. We're talking about survival. You would survive with witchcraft, obviously.
Yeah, but if let's say the stuff the park ranger knows is the same stuff that the person that survived, it's the same shit. It's just that one hasn't put into practice. That I wasn't arguing that he's an expert or whatever.
I didn't even feel like you were arguing. You start arguing with yourself. I wasn't arguing.
I was just saying that it's out there. It's known information that's what you do. Even from people from...
Look, bro. Park rangers, well-known imbeciles. It's been documented.
But I was never
Even
saying
in
that.
our
I was never
childhood,
saying...
they were responsible for forest fires.
No,
One of them was famous for getting other people, like visitors to the park, their picnic baskets stolen by bears.
What?
Yeah. He kept trying to catch these bears. If he was inadvertently helping them steal people's picnic baskets.
Are you talking about a show?
I don't know. It could have been a show as well. It could have been
It
well-known
feels like
stuff.
a show.
Well-known stuff. So I don't know why the hell. I don't know why the hell you're bringing park rangers into this. Well-known imbeciles.
I was just saying it as an example.
Bad example, because like I said,
not a bad example.
It started forest fires. You're siding with forest fires. You're going with the forest fires. That's crazy.
What? How am I siding
That's
with
crazy.
forest? Oh, go
That's
fuck
crazy.
yourself, bro. Now you're doing it on
That's
purpose,
absurd.
bro.
That's absurd.
How am I siding with forest fire?
You side with the Rangers. You literally might next. You're gonna tell me that the SS they weren't that bad. Well, what's going on, Poseidon?
And anyways, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Is that there's proven ways of survival shit out there.
Look, man.
Now whether the people who came back and told the story, bro.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's just because it's written knowledge doesn't mean it doesn't work.
I never said that it's written.
But you said theoretically. Anyways, whatever.
No, I said I won't listen to the person who read it. I'd rather listen to the person that did it. That's all I said.
But if it's the same information, it's not wrong.
But that's
so like if the expert tells you start a fire,
yeah,
and if I tell you start a fire, it's just the correct information.
Why would I start a fire?
It's an example. It's an example. So like like they say, the first thing you're supposed to do if you're stuck out in the wild is find shelter.
Yeah.
Now that's known information that's what you do. Experts have said it. People who came
That's
back
what I'm saying
have
is
said
who
it.
are the experts?
Bro, people who came back, fucking Rangers, all these people that study all this shit.
Rangers
so
never
if
came back,
everyone
is what I'm
says the
saying.
same thing, but what difference does it make if I say it or somebody else? It's the correct information. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say.
I feel like you're boo-booing this whole conversation.
I'm what?
You're boo-booing this whole
What does that
conversation.
mean?
It's forest related. Very forest related. Forest ranger.
Did you give the plot away to?
No. You're just. I wish I had you monitored to know what your heart rate is at.
Probably 150 right now.
Yeah, you're an absurd human being. Has an expert ever told you that you need to calm the fuck down?
Yes, many times.
Ah, interesting.
Yes.
Who are these experts?
But I, like you, don't like to listen to experts.
Really? Because you just said that you do like to listen to experts. Yellowstone National Park. Yeah. You ever been to Yellowstone?
No, I haven't.
Well, many park rangers.
I wouldn't go. There's a dormant volcano under Yellowstone, and it's gigantic.
That's a lie.
Look,
Huge
bro,
lie.
I watched 2012. Okay, go fuck
I
yourself.
think you're thinking of Yellowknife.
No, it's Yellowstone.
Oh, Yellowknife.
Oh, it is Yellowknife. Never
It
mind.
is Yellowknife, yeah. Yellowknife.
Troll level 11. Go fuck yourself, bastard. Piece of shit.
Later, Eric. Happy Father's Day. He's a proud father of 2 daughters that he knows of.
Oh, congratulations.
Don't worry, they can't prove shit.
Anyways.
You're such a you're a buffoon.
Go fuck
You're
yourself.
a goddamn buffoon. Goddamn.
I knew you were trolling me.
No,
but
no,
it just,
I never trolled you. I was
just-
having a
it's
serious
like-
conversation, and you lost your goddamn shit. You lost your goddamn shit like a psychopath.
okay, I'm a psychopath.
Are you?
Maybe
That
not.
explains more.
Oh.
That explains more of this. Yeah, your obsession with park rangers.
That means I'm a psychopath?
Yeah.
How does that mean I'm a psychopath?
Well, why obsession is one of the signs of a psychopath.
I'm not obsessed with park rangers.
And, well, it's all I've heard about for the last 40 minutes.
But yeah, but it's a topic of discussion. But I'm not obsessed.
Well, that's 40 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, but 40 minutes is on a podcast is not a long time, considering all the episodes we've done.
It's half the podcast
No, it's a third
of today's podcast.
of today's spot. 40.
40 is like half the podcast, bro. 40 is almost half this podcast.
Well, no, it's 1/3.
No, we're not even done. You don't know what time we're going to get done. Unless I keep it going.
No, we're done at 6, no?
We might be. I was going to end it a bit early. I'm going to end it now, so it's 75% of the podcast.
Go
But anyone watching, especially if Gapes is watching and he makes it, it will be such the compilation he could make of, if you do 10,000 hours in something, you become an expert. It's like how many hours you done in podcasting? Thousands, which you have done thousands of podcasts, so you should be theoretically an expert. 2 minutes later, I'm fucking going to take a piss, man. I'm fucking going to take a piss, man.
Because you're pissed. You know what I feel like? I feel like we take turns at agitating each other.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to agitate you.
No, I know, but
At all. At all. I was shocked when it was happening. I was like, there's no way this is a real human being right now.
well, I don't try to agitate you. Sometimes you get agitated.
No, and then and you're like, I agitated him.
Yeah.
And then you see, like, I shouldn't have said that. I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't even swear. I didn't insult you. I didn't insult your
I
family.
know, but hold on.
We're talking about experts, and you lost your goddamn shit.
Sometimes I'll argue certain stuff, and then you'll get mad.
Where is the best griot in Park X? I don't know what griot is.
Oh, Gapes is there.
Gabe's gonna fuck you on this one. I'm an expert.
But I never said I was an expert in podcasting.
You did say you're an expert in podcasting. I'll tell you how. You said everyone that's done 10,000 hours of something is an expert.
Yeah, but I haven't done 10,000 hours.
You have.
I have not, no.
Fucking.
No,
of course you've done
do the
10,000
math.
hours.
Do the math.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, do the math.
Do the math.
I don't think I've done 10. I've done maybe like a couple thousand, not 10,000.
You don't think you've done 10,000
No,
hours?
10,000 is years.
Of podcasting?
Of years of anything.
Let's count that. Hours.
Okay.
So in a year.
Put an hour and a half of just 2DM, let's say, right?
Yeah, it used to be 2 hours when we started.
50, it used to be 2 hours, so that's why. But now it's an hour, so put an hour and a half.
Till the first 100 hours, for the first 100 episodes, it was 2 hours.
Okay, so let's say put 2 hours.
All right, hold on. I'm calculating this. This is actually going to be
2
interesting.
times 52
Hold on.
is 104
So let's say
times
100
3
episodes.
years.
No, hold on. 100 episodes of the first 2DM, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2 hours. Okay.
That's
We'll
200
leave it at that.
hours.
That's 200 hours. Very impressive. Already I'm impressed.
Yeah.
We have 1 hour. We're at 70 of what's it called? Not In Bed, the other one, Intellectuals. 72, right?
72 episodes of about an hour, let's say.
That's 72 hours. I'm gonna add the 72 hours.
72 hours.
I'm gonna give it. Sometimes you go over, but I'll go under just for the sake of this. 72 hours plus Annabelle Elabed. How many episodes was that?
Oh, that was like 5 episodes.
5. So that's like 8 hours.
But how many? Let's do an estimate. How many hours a week?
Now here's the
podcasted?
thing. Here's the thing, though. Just Pantelis live.
Yeah.
That's been fucking...
That's 2 hours every weekend. 2 times 52, that's 104. That's 104 hours in the year.
In a year.
Yeah.
That's just this.
3 years, that's 300 some hours.
Oh, we doing it for 3 years?
Yeah, of course. We started around the same time as 2DM. We started as a test.
God damn, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so times... what do we say, 150 a year?
No, 104.
104.
Yeah, because 52 times 2.
So... 1...
But also...
Oh, that's 2 years, no 104?
No, that's 1 year because it's 2 hours. So it's because we do it once a week, right? So it's 52 weeks in a year, 2 hours every
3
week.
Years. All right.
Yeah.
You're at... Oh, no, sorry, hold on. 104, not 401, you son of a bitch. God damn, bro, 592 already. All right.
Yeah.
Now, morning show.
I think I'm at about 1,500 hours of podcasting.
1,500 hours of podcasting.
Yes, you're probably. I would estimate you're at about 12,000 hours of podcasting, in my opinion.
That's absurd.
Well, if you put less actually. Sorry, if you make a rough estimate of about 500 hours a year of podcasting.
Well, hold on. Let me do my week.
Yeah.
My week is 2DM, Pantelis Live, the morning show. This is high. Sometimes you go over, sometimes you go under. So it's so let's see. So the morning show, the French cast, the podcast. Morning show again, 2DM. This is live. Intellectuals. I'm not gonna count In Bed because I'm not on that. What else we got?
Did you do Pantelis podcast and Frenchcast?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say you put an hour and a half.
Yeah. On each. So let's try that.
I think you're at about 7,000, 8,000. 5 times 12 is what?
So in a week, there's about 11 to 12 hours of podcasting for me.
Yeah.
God damn, that's more than I realized.
Yeah, so that's 12 times 52. 12 times 52 is what?
12 times 52, let me tell you right now.
Yeah.
This fucking calculator doesn't have like a erase thing. Okay, 12 times 52.
That's 624 hours in a year.
God damn. 12 years times 12.
7,500. Fuck, I'm good.
Jesus Christ. That's absurd.
Yeah, I was estimating
so then there's the 4-H for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's 3 years of 2 hours a week.
I was estimating you at 8,000. You're a little under 8,000. I think you're at 7,000.
We still haven't even done the 4-H.
How much did you do of the 4-H? 3 hours every week?
2 hours every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 times 52 for how many years?
3 years.
Times 3, that's 312.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's absurd numbers.
That's nothing compared to the 10,000 that you need to technically.
I get that's a bullshit.
I'm just saying it as an example.
That's thousands of hours wasted, bro.
Well, no, look. How's that wasted? Look where it's bringing you.
You literally just started yelling about a park ranger and wanted to storm out of the room, bro.
Yes, I have a short temper, but I'm good now. I brought myself back down. Don't worry about it.
That's a lot, bro.
But also, you've also seen...
That doesn't even count me being a guest on other podcasts.
You can't count that because it's too random.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's absurd numbers I've wasted podcasting.
But you haven't wasted
my life.
It's your career now.
First of all, my career is just being a good dad.
Anyways, so, but you also see a natural progression in me as well from when I started to now. Even just the production. Remember when when I started the producing.
Jesus Christ. And then that means, like, especially when I used to have to edit the first, 100 episodes before we got, the supercomputer and before we changed everything up, I used to have to do all 2DM. I have to rewatch everything and do it again.
Well,
so I had to double my time.
No, that's experience in editing.
God damn, I've wasted so much time. Editing.
Well, no, because now you're building a career. You've built a career already out of it. It's just not a waste.
Absurd waste of time.
No, it's not a waste. Don't look at it that way. Why are you looking at it from a negative light?
Oh, that's not negative. You go waste time. That's not negative. I've had fun times. It's just that it's a waste of time. It's a lot of shit. It's like a lot of hours of just yapping away about park rangers. That's absurd.
It is absurd, huh?
Yeah.
So how many hours do you think you're at?
I'm around that 8 to 10 probably.
Yeah,
maybe.
I estimated you at. I know I said 12, but I was way off. But then my second estimation was about 8. But I think your real number is around 7.
Well, no, it's not. It's over 7 because just basic without counting all the extras. It's 7, 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So my estimation was correct about you.
Yeah.
I think I'm at about 1,500.
Fuck, that's a lot too, bro.
Yeah.
1,500 hours.
Yeah.
How many hours do people work in a week? 40 hours, let's
40.
say.
So
37.5, whatever.
if you work 40 hours a week for 50 weeks, that's 2,000 hours a year.
Fuck. So that's like
But that's a scheduled job. So you can't compare one and the other.
But think about that. That's like you working for like 4 years basically.
Yeah.
4 years nonstop every day to catch up to my podcasting hours. That's retarded.
Yeah. You'd have to
Absurd.
do. Yeah. You'd have to do. But that's the thing. Nobody can do podcasts for 40 hours a week. You understand?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I understand.
Yeah. So, but anyways, so yeah, and you also see a natural progression. There's obviously been a natural progression with you. Obviously, there's been a natural.
It's been unnatural, but go on.
But yeah, but by no means, if we take into consideration what I said, I am by no means an expert in podcasting or even.
Well, what he was saying is what you said isn't even a real thing. Is the way he's trying to tell you. You know when you said they say.
Yeah.
There's no they. It's just people misunderstood.
Yeah, but then why is that considered bullshit? But then what I said about it's been studied and it's been proven and it's written down that this is how you survive. That's bullshit. You know what I mean?
That's also bullshit too, depending on what you read. Because you may have read something that's right.
Well, yeah, obviously there's different situations.
But you may have read something that's right. Let's say in survival.
Yeah.
But there's shit that's written that's wrong also.
Of course.
What he's saying is
like
this was one of those things that was written about experts that's wrong. Because there's some people that do a lot less hours than they're fucking experts at something.
Yeah, but that's the person. We're talking about if you're a person who is competent and is actually taking something seriously.
Yeah, you
like
could be an
his craft.
expert way before, and you could also be an expert way later.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm not right. I'm not saying something that I'm right about. It's not an argument of me being right. It's just it's subject. Like it's objective rather. I'm not. It's not like, oh, you're right. Good call. I didn't make it up. But it's just it is what it is.
If you were to take an estimate of people, some people are going to be quicker than others.
Yeah.
You know, but most people are going to hover around that area. You know what I mean? That's how many hours they're going to have to put. Some people might only have to put half the hours to become a expert at something.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
You know what I mean?
10,000 hours doesn't make you an expert.
Most people that I would say that's the average, in my opinion.
Bro, you gotta strive to be above average.
No, of course.
Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
But we've put in hours, huh? All this shit.
That made me sad. That's crazy.
How does that make you sad? That's
Could have been playing with my dog all those hours.
Oh, that's good. No, but
Could have been booping her nose.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time. Wait, man. So people that work 9 to 5 waste even more time.
100%, 100%. Because they're actually only working for what, half of those hours? Because you're not.
But let's say, so that means that if you're working 9 to 5, especially if you hate the job, you're ruining your life. That's your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
2,000 hours a fucking year of bullshit.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Gapes has over 1 terabyte of edits just from the Pantelis network. God damn it.
Holy shit.
That is absurd.
That's how many hours we've put in over.
Gapes also not a 9 to 5 guy. Gapes uses talent to edit for movie studios.
I guarantee you, Gapes has put in.
This is what I've learned. I'm going to give you all the best advice I can right now. If you're at a 9 to 5 job that you hate, fuck that job. Well, don't quit yet. Find something else first. But and then quit. Tell them to go fuck themselves. But yeah, find something that you actually have fun doing. God, 2,000 hours a year you're going to waste for these cocksuckers? No. No.
You're becoming good with a skill that.
Yeah, do skill shit.
Yeah.
Do skill stuff.
No.
Yeah. Actually, don't listen to me. Do whatever you want. But just remember, if you don't like your job, you're losing 2,000 hours a year minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum. 2,000 goddamn hours. It doesn't sound like a lot. It is. Think about 2,000 hours. It's a lot.
And I used to work a lot of overtime, so I add an extra, I don't know, about 10 hours a week. 10 times 50 is what?
2,000 motherfucking hours a year.
I would work like 2,300 hours a year. 23,400.
Pantelis is hiring, guys. Ramsey, fucking he knows.
Yes.
Chris Ramsey, if you guys didn't know,
it's true.
go to his channel right now. Chris Ramsey, an expert magician, he's a fucking wizard. Okay, number one, he's sold his soul to the devil, and he does witchcraft. So if you don't like witchcraft, then I say you leave negative comments on his videos. But Chris Ramsey, who attempted to murder me, he didn't. I survived though. He didn't accomplish his dream of killing me. Ramsey is an expert, right? He's put in. He might not even have 10,000 hours. I don't know, but he's an expert in all kinds of shit, including puzzles.
But
go to his channel. Click on his name right there. Go to his fucking channel and subscribe. He creates his own and he solves ridiculous fucking puzzles because he's a wizard up here as well. And he does all kinds of sleight of hand, and he tricked me on many occasions with magic tricks.
Yes.
So, if you want to see an expert at the top of his field, go watch him.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Chris Ramsey as well, in order to become very good or excellent or an expert, however you want to measure it, had to put thousands and thousands of hours.
Yeah.
It's only natural that you have to, some people won't.
Some people are born in a satanic family, and they have this witchery.
No, but what's the saying? Some people won't bear the fruits of their labor. It's life, but some people will. Some people a little bit later.
I'm bearing the fruits of my labor.
There you go.
Dude, you're bearing the fruits of my labor.
Well, my labor
what
as well.
What a life.
Yeah. But I'm going to bear...
I wanted your life. I want to fucking bear the fruits of someone else's labor.
Well, no, because you're going to make much more money than me.
Who the fuck told you that? You don't know that for sure.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You never know that, bro.
True.
Don't say shit like that. You never know.
No, but if we go... Yeah.
You never know. That's the thing.
It's true, huh?
You never know. Yeah. That's a negative thought. Don't ever think like it. You never know.
You never know, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Because I've had opportunities.
Yeah.
Because of you, if let's say that does happen, I would show you the same respect you've shown me.
If what happens?
If that happens, if I make more money or whatever, I would...
You're planning on making more money than you?
No, I'm not planning anything. I'm just saying if it were to ever happen like that, because you never know how life can go.
That's still my ideas. You're going to steal my studio. What are you plotting over there?
No, but
I see that fucking big head plotting. What's going on here?
But if it were to ever happen, I would show you the same courtesy
You
you've shown
stab me
me
in the
over
back,
the...
I will kill you.
Bro, I don't
What are you-
stab in the back. I stab in the chest.
What are you planning, Judas? What do they offer you? Is it the magicians? Is it the wizards?
It's the wizards.
What do they offer you?
It's the wizards. They pulled some sleight of hand shit, bro. They put a thumb up my ass, and now, I don't know. I like it.
He changed job 2 months ago from dream job of mine. Oh, that's Dr. Filth. And I couldn't be more grateful. Thank fuck I made the decision. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. It's scary. It's super
Hostile
duper scary.
takeover gave me without any pants on.
Super duper scary, but fuck, if you can, try your best to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Because or else you become bitter
Yeah.
and you just spend your time on YouTube comments telling people to go fuck themselves.
And even if it doesn't work, you always have that, you know what? At least I gave it a proper shot.
Yeah. If you give it a shot.
You won't grow up with that bitterness at least.
Yeah. Because you're like, I tried, it's not for me.
Yeah. And maybe the skills of something you put your time in may help you into something else. A lot of skills are interchangeable.
Yeah. I have friends who went the bitter route.
Yeah.
Didn't do what they wanted to. And now they're mad all the time. They're even mad at me for doing the shit I want to do. They just become bitter. Don't be bitter. Don't be sour. Be sweet. Like cake.
Isn't it sweet like honey?
Look, bro, what the fuck? What? Everything has to do with bears and forest rangers. What's wrong with you?
You know, bears don't actually eat honey.
That's a lie.
I swear
There's
to God.
video evidence.
What are you talking about?
There's like documented footage.
Yeah, what the-
There's documented
What
footage
show are you gonna
of
say now?
yellow bears. Yellow because of the honey. They're just covered in honey. They go there. Bro, like
Winnie the Pooh, you mean?
him too. He's an expert in honey. Bears love honey. Everybody knows this. They put their fist into where bees. It's true. Bears love honey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a myth.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I thought that was a myth. I thought
You
that
don't-
was bullshit.
You don't treat bears like Islam. All right? Shameful.
That was a good one.
Shameful behavior.
That was a good one.
Shameful behavior.
I almost spat out my water. That was a good one.
Even more shame.
I would have spat it out right on the console. You would have murdered me.
Hey, Flat Cat.
Oh, how you doing? Hey, now my new job is leaving comments on podcasts, and I'm so happy now.
I like gaming without any pants on. High five.
Yeah.
Internet high five. I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's like, I love this job. Yeah, so we put out a call for interns. That is true, though.
Yeah, I
Ramsey
got
said
an
Pantelis
email.
is hiring, guys.
I got an email.
You got one?
One for right now.
I had gotten so many. Okay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had gotten so many, but when we weren't hiring.
Oh.
And now that we want an intern, they're like, fuck these assholes.
Yeah, it's true. But that's the universe.
Yeah, good. All right, then don't come work here. We don't need you. I'm going to get Poseidon to do it all for free.
Look, he waited 10 years and the opportunity came up again and I jumped on it. When the right time comes, please, people, follow your gut.
Yeah, follow your gut.
Yeah.
Unless you don't eat properly and your gut is not doing well. Don't listen to it. Like Poseidon should never follow his gut.
No, there are many moments I should have followed my gut in life, and I didn't, and it got me in trouble.
It's been 10,000 hours of comments. Am I an expert? No, that's not how you make an expert. You could have been an expert at your first comment, or you could be an expert in 10 years. We don't know how long it takes to make an expert. These are lies the internet tells you. Tell you all kinds of lies. So you buy a house, don't buy a house. Do drugs, don't do drugs.
Wait, the internet says do drugs?
Some people on the internet say do drugs.
People.
Who else is on the internet?
AI.
No, not allowed.
Algorithms.
Not allowed.
Google.
Google, yeah. People make videos.
Excellent point. Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, people write that too. So anyhow,
Interesting.
yeah, don't listen to what they tell you. Do what you know in your gut.
Look, do
is
what,
correct.
yeah, do what you love, and hopefully what you love
Unless
does
what you
one
love,
day.
unless what you love are kids. Don't do that.
No, obviously not.
It'll lead to other problems. Don't do any of that.
Goes
Don't
back to
listen.
saying live and let live. Just
Well, the
live. your-
government is selling drugs. Exactly. Christine, you're on the ball.
There you go.
Christine, though a staunch right winger, she does sometimes
Wait, what?
make valid points. Perhaps we don't agree with some of her right wing ideologies, but at times when she forgets the politics, she's in the comments, she's writing very intelligent things that we like. So, Christine, yes, the government is selling drugs, and we're against it.
And they used to say no, bad.
Hmm?
And they used to say it was bad to sell drugs.
Yeah, until they needed money. Then they're like, we
Yeah,
sell
they-
weed.
Like yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even there's hemp derivatives. We learned all about this shit in Georgia
Yeah,
because
yeah.
apparently they're a big hemp state. So they could sell edibles, weed, but like if it's hemp produced.
But you know why they criminalized weed was not for the actual.
It was because of hemp, I think. It was they were fighting hemp.
because of hemp. They were
Yeah.
fighting hemp.
Yeah.
Big
They were
cloth.
fighting big hemp.
Big cloth was fighting big hemp, and big
Yeah.
cloth.
Well, actually, big cloth was fighting little hemp. That was the problem.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why little hemp lost.
Yeah. Terrible stuff. Yeah, just do your gut stuff. Do what's right as long as it's right.
Yeah.
Again, be careful. Because sometimes your gut will lead you down an alley. You could get stabbed, robbed. Someone might try to steal your pizza. I bring this up because Big Tony, not you, the other Big Tony, years ago, he was, I don't know if he's bigger now if he lost some weight, but he was walking down in Park X in the street and he was eating a slice of pizza. And a guy, a Pakistani man, went up to him at knife point, trying to steal his wallet while he's eating. This is a giant guy trying to eat a pizza. And he said, no. He's like, give me your wallet. He's like, no. He's like, all right, give me your pizza. He's like, that's not going to happen either. I swear to God. And then the guy just left defeated.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah. He's like, no.
That's amazing.
No, he's like, okay, fine, just give me the pizza. He's like, that's not going to happen either, bro. You have more chance of getting the wallet. And then he just left.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, the guy was...
Do I know this guy?
Yeah, you know Big Tony, yeah.
Nah, that's amazing.
No.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Does he chill at the?
No, he doesn't chill.
Nah.
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's awesome. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So Christine trying to disguise her political affiliations as socialism. Christine, one of the least social people you're ever going to meet. Definitely not a socialist.
She wanted to say communist.
She's on the right wing, bro. Communists are on the left, extreme left. The extremes are very close, but I don't think she's extreme enough to be...
Well, the extremes are like back here, right?
Yeah.
But like the middle is here.
No,
so
the extremes are back the other way. You go all the way around. You're not near the middle anymore. You're the opposite of the middle. The middle is in the middle. You're like, I could take it, I could leave it. The opposite of the middle is the extremes. It's a circle. Politics, they lie to you. It's not a line. It's a circle.
yeah, we know this.
Because you go back to the same place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Be careful. I'm just saying. Christine trying to disguise herself. Christine, look, we don't mind your right-wing political beliefs. Sometimes they get excessive. We don't mind them. But just steer clear of the racial stuff.
You know what? Just because she was trying to disguise herself, and next morning show when she appears, gulag.
That's just you trying to find an excuse to gulag her.
Yes, but you know what?
The gulag, by the way, very communist. That's communist behavior from your part. That's fascism.
It's true, but I love it.
Yeah.
I'm a dictator. Yeah. You go to jail. By the way, I've been listening to Chaos. Bro, did the CIA and FBI try to start a race war in the United States?
Yeah.
Bro, that's insane.
I know, but when I was saying it, people were saying that I'm a conspiracy theorist.
That's completely insane. I'm only halfway through the book.
And then when it's found out, they're like, yeah, so? What do you mean, yeah, so?
How are these people not in jail? That's insane. They literally tried to start a war.
Bro, Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison. They have a client list, which was never released, of prominent people that were out there banging toddlers. And right now her cellmate said that she was offered money to kill her.
Yeah.
And we're not hearing it about it.
I know.
But I know.
All we're seeing is Etch-a-Sketch drawings.
But we're lucky enough to know what Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina smells like because she has a candle for it.
Wait, what?
I swear to God, we live in Idiocracy. If you watch the beginning,
oh yeah, you sent me that.
The intro of Idiocracy, we're actually living it.
Really?
Yeah, people are fucking stupid.
What was the movie with Will Ferrell that he did? And he was a politician.
Forget that. It's Idiocracy. You never watched Idiocracy?
Never.
Fucking Mike Judge. It's Idiocracy. Idiocracy is this on steroids. Obviously, it's this in the future, but it's Idiocracy.
Really? Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, people are mad at smart people because they're pointing out the holes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck this guy, it's the craziest time we live in. People are doing counterproductive stuff.
Yeah,
like they're doing stuff that's against their own interest because the masses are doing it. It's fucking crazy, bro. 100% Idiocracy. Yeah, Luke Wilson. By the way, Luke Wilson, underappreciated Wilson brother. Everyone talks about Owen. Luke might be the better brother.
Mixed with
some Wally. Dudes, am I wrong? For everyone in the chat, if you've watched Idiocracy, forget like the extra, like the Gatorade instead of water.
I love
that
this
part
guy's name.
But in general,
Jackie Chan,
yeah. But in general, am I fucking crazy? In terms of we're very close to the closest thing you see.
I haven't watched it, so I can't tell you.
You're gonna laugh. It's a great movie, but you're gonna be like, holy shit, this is the dumb times. Also, the way Mike described the U.S. right now. The U.S. is an old chick that used to be hot.
Yeah.
But that thinks she's still hot, still dresses the same.
Yeah.
Like nothing's wrong. It's like, yeah, something's fucking wrong.
Yeah, you're 75 and
Something's
we
wrong.
can see your tit hanging out of your skirt.
Yeah, you're no longer that broad. Something's wrong. We gotta assess the situation.
Yeah.
Same thing with Canada. Canada was known as like the most tolerant, peaceful place ever.
It's become the opposite.
But governmentally, the good thing about
yes,
here is
right,
at least the people, even though a lot of people buy into that divisive shit, the people in general are still trying to be as accommodating. But the government just did a full. It used to be the most accepting government.
But even the American people are nice.
That's what I'm saying.
The American people.
But America, what I'm talking about is like that's why I differentiated with Canada too. I'm talking about the politics.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
It doesn't know that it's like the money they're pulling out here. It doesn't understand. It's like the government's lost. It thinks we're in the 80s.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we're getting bamboozled.
Immense Amazon warehouses looking exactly like Idiocracies. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I gotta watch this movie.
Yeah, imagine if it's happening now, but there are more. We're at a point right now on the planet where even with all our advancements, there are more dumb people. And why say dumb? I gotta explain dumb because I don't mean just low IQ, even susceptible. Like there's smart people who are dumb too.
It's
susceptible to propaganda.
But that's weakness. That's weak people. That's weak-willed.
Okay.
That's weak.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Because I want to say dumb, but it's not as simple as that. I say dumb.
Yeah.
I'm oversimplifying it because there are smart people who fall for it too. Because it's easier to just go with any narrative because right now everything's Fox, CNN, all that's just propaganda.
100%.
There's no actual. Oh, let's study this. It's what is gonna toe my line? Anyways. So.
I'm listening, by the way.
I'm just saying because you're pushing more towards your angle as opposed to truth.
Yeah.
So people are willfully being ignorant. So we're at a time now in history where technology, rights, has never technically been better than before this time, apart from the last 2 years. We're on the rights thing, we lost those. It's never been better, and yet we have more, for our level, Obviously, even our dumbest people now might be smarter than people 1,000 years ago. Let's say in general, peasants now are smarter than peasants 1,000 years. Let's say in general. However, for our time, there's a drastic difference now between our smartest people and our dumbest.
Yeah.
Not just that, there's a drastic difference between our smartest people and our average people, everyone else. Example I can give you, we use shit every day that we can't actually repair. Me and you, I mean average people.
Yeah.
Cell phones, stuff that is stuck to people. If all those people that make it were wiped out, right, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
You can't recreate this.
100%.
You're not there anymore.
Yeah, we'd go back into the dark ages.
So even though we have that, we're still dumb as shit because maybe it's because everything got so easy and we want everyone else to work on it. So same thing with politics. No one looks like right now we have huge, there's climate disasters, there's economic disasters, all that. And everyone's like, yeah, we're just going to vote. The politician's going to save it. No. None of these politicians are saving anything. They're not doing anything. They're actually creating policies that cause more harm than good. Yeah. And people still clap. It's like, why are you clapping? He fucked you over. Yeah, but I voted for him.
But that's because...
It's fucking insane.
It's completely insane, but that's because we're also...
There are more dumb people than there are smart people.
Not just dumb, but we're also in the cycle of weak people now. There's
they are weak.
Because in the past, if people were strong, they would get together and call that shit out and do something about it, right? But nobody does. Right? So because nobody does, everyone is weak. Everyone's weak. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's, you know what I mean? So we're in that period of weak people. Now, these weak people are going to create very hard times. The weak politicians we have, the weak leaders. Look at Joe Biden, bro. Joe Biden's not a leader. He's not a president. He's barely even a human on 2 feet now.
Well, look, I'll give him the benefit. He was a shitty piece of shit when he was young. He wasn't a good human. He said a lot of races. He's a bad guy.
I'm just talking about now.
But I'm saying now, I'll give him the benefit of the fact that he's an old man.
But it doesn't change the fact that he's incompetent to run the country.
He is incompetent. I'm with you, but I'm just saying he is incompetent. 100%. I'm 1,000% with you. But he's also very, very old. He's frail, and anyone in his condition would be incompetent. Is what I'm trying to say. He could have been competent back then, but still, he's a piece of garbage.
But the thing is, now if you say he's old and frail and he's not capable for the job, people look at you like you're a crazy person.
Yeah, but those are imbeciles.
Yeah,
because they're being told that he's doing a great job.
Yeah, exactly.
He's destroyed that whole economy. He's destroyed everything.
Yeah,
he's just signing shit willy-nilly. He has no idea.
He bamboozled the economy, bro. He bamboozled the whole country, bro.
We have a guy who did the same thing here.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And people still cheer.
But that's because Trudeau is a weak leader.
Yeah, I understand. You need strong leaders.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's more than just a weakness. It's
all that the greed, the corruptiveness, all these are features of someone who is weak. If you are corruptible, you are weak.
Yeah.
If you are greedy, you are weak. You are letting the
little stuff,
the little stuff, and bad shit control your shit, right? Previously I got a little annoyed with you, whatever, some dumb shit.
Yeah. You let that little shit take over, weak piece of shit. But here's the other thing. But maybe, let's say Trudeau, maybe he's not weak in the sense that it does take some kind of strength internally to lie, steal, cheat, and still smile.
No, because
you have to be a bit. It's not easy.
To lie, cheat, and steal?
It's not easy. To do what he does in front of every camera. Bro, he should be in jail. All the shit that he's done, he's like, fuck it. I'm just going to deny it. It still takes some balls. It takes balls, bro.
No, because he's protected. He's well protected, right?
Yeah, but he's got to know that he's not going to be prime minister
Had he not
forever.
been protected and he did all that, I'd be like, I guarantee it takes some balls. What happened when the trucker showed up, bro? He went into hiding.
Yeah.
He had COVID all of a sudden. We're supposed to... So it's not...
Yeah, exactly. It's not just about strength, because you don't want a dictator. You want someone who's empathetic. You need someone with emotional intelligence.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I understand.
Because even Trump, let's say, right? His good moments when he was passive, when he's like, we should do this for the economy. His bad moments when he was like, fuck these guys. Fuck, you get it? So sometimes you need you need empathy instead of being strong all the time. Like, you don't always have to be a badass.
But to be empathetic, I think, is a sign of a badass, is a sign of somebody who is strong. It's difficult to be empathetic and to, it takes a lot of energy and strength. Because it's easy to just be like, fuck, I'm not empathetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy. It's a sign of weakness.
I don't know if it's easy. It seems very
to be
hard.
not empathetic?
Yeah, it seems very hard.
No, it's super easy to close your eyes to shit, bro. Then just not.
It seems hard to me to do that. It's impossible.
That's because you grew up a certain way. You grew up with different values. You understand? But the people who close their eyes every day to something and they're not I don't know, bro. I'm not
like the one thing I am going to tell you before we drop off is so on the way to, when we're going to Atlanta, right? Do you remember this? So not only, Air Canada's a shitty airline. They just lie and all. Anyways, people know this, but on the flight, right, going there, they're like, oh, it's our policy, the Canadian government, whatever. So everyone's masked up. You have to have your mask on the plane, this and that. You land, you show up at the airport. There are no masks, obviously, whatever. No one gives a shit. Because somehow it doesn't make any sense.
In Atlanta, you mean?
Yeah, because even the flight attendants, like once they're there or whatever, now it's off. But it's like, it feels like a joke because why are we doing this? Now it's just ceremony. Now it's just ritualistic if it's not making a difference. Because if it is making a difference, you would still keep it on. Well, and I'm not even saying it's not making, I'm just saying, but if you believe it's making a difference, you would keep it on, right?
Yes, but they don't believe.
On the flight back, because it was private.
Yeah.
No masks.
Zero.
Landing, no customs.
Even when we walk.
No nothing. So people could just come in and out as they want if they have money.
Yeah, basically.
You understand? They bullshit you. They fucking bullshit you.
No. Yeah, 100%.
And everybody just puts it. No one questions like, oh, this is what it should be. I should be taking off my shoes, taking off my pants every time I travel. What about that guy? Why doesn't he have to do that? Oh, he's a millionaire.
No.
What the fuck does that change? He's a person too. Why are you a criminal and he's not when you go to the airport? If I'm overdoing it, if I'm fucking wrong, tell me I'm fucking wrong.
I agree with you, bro. It's completely absurd. It's 100% absurd. It's nuts. It's
wild. That stuff I picked up on. I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
That's the elite. That's the...
It's fucked up is what I'm saying. Look, patreon.com/Pantelis, because there's no way we're going to be on YouTube forever. Not because we don't want to, but YouTube doesn't want us, as the algorithm has shown us by never promoting our stuff. Patreon.com/Pantelis. The Poseidon69, Twitter and Instagram. Also, he's The Poseidon69 on Twitch. Twitch.tv/The Poseidon69. 2 drink minimum. New episode drops Tuesday night, 8 in the PM. That's P and then M. Thank you guys for checking this out. We really like having Sundays with you. Hopefully Gapes makes something cool with that Poseidon freak out and the bears.
Coming to a national park near you.
Coming to a national park near you. He splices it in with some good yogi stuff. Yeah, that was my Father's Day rant. Jan waited hours for passports. Poorly managed. Yeah.
Oh, wait. I don't think we spoke about that. We should talk about it next time.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stories. Thank you guys for this. Hopefully, you guys aren't too upset about us talking about the government and about, people being dumb and shit. It just is what it is. If you speak French, come to my shows this summer at Juste pour Rire. Thank you guys. And go fickety. Fuck yourselves.
Peace.